Hello, merry time zone friends. I hope we're all doing well on this sleepy Sunday. Today feels like an extra sleepy Sunday compared to other days. It's just been one of those weeks where just the energy has been sapped, and definitely we need to do something chill today. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a day already. Like, it's only like 1:30 in the afternoon and today's already just, you know, those days where you wake up and you're like, I wish I just went back to bed, you know. Oh, but anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing more or less okay. It's been a bit of a weird week for me in the mental capacity. You might have noticed I haven't streamed the last couple of times. The last couple of days that I would normally have streamed. I have not been live because I've just been dealing with my squishy little mental and giving it lots of hugs and tea and warmth, and I'm feeling a little bit better this weekend. But as I say, today has just been one of those days where it's just like we need to just chill and do something fun today, because I was awake until about half one in the morning, couldn't get to sleep, and part of the reason why was because I was just hearing this howling wind, and I was like, is everything okay? Are we good? Because I mean, if you're in the UK, you'll understand, like, we don't get big storms very often, so when something comes through, it's just like just a little bit heavier than normal, we start to freak out. We're like, we don't know what we're doing, we don't know how to cope. So I heard this howling wind all night, and I was like, I opened my curtains this morning, like, I really hope my plants are okay. That was my biggest concern, was making sure that my plant pots hadn't toppled over and smashed. We've already had 2 of our pots smash. One of them because my dad drove into it, but we won't talk about that one because that one's been fixed. The other one was torn over by the wind a couple of days ago. So I was really, really hoping that everything else would be fine today. So I opened my curtains, looked outside, and the fence between my garden and the neighbour's garden was completely on the floor. So that's a great thing we have to deal with now. I don't think it's covered by insurance because of the whole, like, force of nature clause or something that means that we have to pay for it ourselves if Mother Nature decides to just go, fuck it, you have no fence anymore. So that was wild. We now have to deal with that. Mostly we have to make sure that our little dog doesn't go next door, because they have a dog next door as well. And now every time they go into the garden, our littlest one just wants to go and explore next door. Like, there's friends next door, I want to go over there. So now we're gonna have to deal with the fact that we have a half of a fence on the ground. But I think my plants are okay, so yay, you know. But yeah, it's been raining since like yesterday morning, and it's gonna keep raining until at least 9-10 p.m. tonight. So I mean, luckily we haven't got any snow. I know, like, it did kind of snow earlier in the week, but like it didn't settle because the ground was too wet, which was like fortunate for us. But it got really cold. It was like 2 degrees 2 days ago, and now it's up to 16 again because the whole storm Bert coming over. So if you're in the UK, hopefully you're faring well. Keep an eye on like river tides. You can have a look. There's somewhere online where you can look at like flood risks and stuff. Do keep an eye on that. Apparently at the top of the list for rivers that are going to flood is the river that's just down the road from me. So that's going to be great. Everything will be fine. But yeah, so today it's very dreary. I woke up with a headache. I'm going to blame the storm. And we've just been dealing all morning with the torn down fence. So I've got myself a nice warming tea today, and we're just going to chill, have some fun. And hopefully if anybody else is having not so great a day, we can just kind of chill and be in that mode together. But hopefully everybody is doing well. It's been one of those weeks where I've just been trying to get everything back in order with things. Like, obviously, as I said, you know, I've not been streaming. My mental's been a little bit squishy. So I've been spending some time this week just kind of getting things in order. We did have a video that went live. If you haven't seen it over on the YouTube, we did have a video that went live on Thursday. So we managed to get something out. It was the demo for Duck Detective: The Secret Salami, which was a lot of fun. So if you haven't seen that, feel free to head over to the YouTube and go and look at that at some point. It's only about 20 minutes long, and it was a good laugh. So if you need a giggle today, absolutely feel free to go and just have a laugh with that. But otherwise, it's been mostly just kind of getting my head in order, getting my room in order, and I think we're in a better spot now, honestly. I've got fresh new bed sheets on, I've cleaned my desk. So I think we're okay. Yeah, so the plan for today is going to be, we're going to try out a little bit of Dino Market today. I was very, very kindly gifted a key by Fuz Games. If you want to go and wishlist the game, it is there both in chat and the pinned comment. They gifted us a key to Dino Market, which is a productivity tool where you play as a little dino, and there's Twitch integration, so you guys can join in as well. We're going to get that set up in a little bit, and we're going to have a learn. English is not my great forte today, so bear with me, but we're going to learn how to use it together. It's got quite a lot of commands, so we're going to go through it slowly and figure it all out. Once we learn it, it is going to be hopefully a nice little productivity co-working tool that we can use down the line. But for today, we're going to be like quite actively in it, like learning how it works, turning on the market. We can get you guys involved. We've got all the commands set up and ready, so hopefully we can get you guys involved if you want to be, and we're going to have a look. It looks really cute, and I think once we get the hang of it, it's going to be really just a fun thing to do. And one of the good things I really like, by the way, is going to be these skins. I can't wait for you guys to see it. There was a long list of different animal skins you can use for your avatars. They are the freaking cutest things. So once we get in, if you want to join in, we can put some commands up so you can see how to join and everything, and we'll get you in, get some avatars going, and we're going to see if we're going to learn the market. We'll go into chill mode, and then once we've had a little look through that, we are going to head straight into Banished, I think, because I miss Catastrophe Valley, and we got some grinding work to do. We have some achievements that we want to try and get in it. If you weren't here last time, we do have a bunch of stuff we need to try and do, like population of 300 without schools, for example, so we need to get a lot of people in there. We need to have steel tools and warm coats, and we have a bunch of trading to do. So what we need to work on in that save is going to be basically just making a bunch of products that we can trade so that we can get the amount of animals we need, because we're going to need a lot of that. So once we've had a look at the market in dino stuff, see the cute little guys running across the bottom of the screen, we're going to head over that way. Just drinking my tea before it goes cold. I don't know if anybody's curious. I'm going to do it anyway because I love doing it. It's always a bit of fun. A little bit of an In My Cup session today. We have You're an Experience. Oh gosh, there's a crack in my cup. I hope that's just... maybe it's not a crack. It might just be paint, but I love this mug, so it better not be broken. Yeah, I'm going to bring up the webpage on my phone just so I can read out the full list of ingredients. It's so tasty, and it's one of the really simple ones, but it's so good. So You're an Experience. It says this perfect fusion of floral, black tea, and toasty, buttery green tea is designed to bring out the best of two different flavor personalities. Accents of bitey black pepper and a tart lemon add a little pizzazz, and gold glitter swelling in the cup will remind you how special it is to be you. So it's black tea and green tea. It's got lemon peel, black peppercorn, and a gold luster dust, which is absolutely gorgeous. So like when you swirl the drink around or when you stir it, it just goes all shiny. It's so pretty. I just added a little bit of honey as well to it today because I was like, my throat was hurting a little bit, and lemon and honey are always a good combination, and it's perfect with that little extra just hint of honey sweetness in there. It is 70 mgs of caffeine. I don't know if my mg is micro or milligram. That's why I say mg, but it's a lot more caffeine than I'm used to. But we're probably only going to have 1 cup of caffeine today, and as I said in a previous stream, I am allowed 1 caffeine a day, so this is my caffeine. And hopefully it's going to help get rid of the headache a little bit, but honestly, I'm just vibing today. We've got a tasty tea. We're ignoring the weather. I'm looking out the window and seeing absolutely hammering down with rain, but we're going to turn that into the vibe today. Right, so I'm going to actually head over to the game screen in a moment here, and we're going to get Dino Market set up. First of all, what I need to do is just set up the Twitch integration on my side, so we're going to stay on this screen for a moment while I get it all set up, just to make sure like everything's linked. I'm going to get myself in, and once I know I'm in, then I know you guys can join as well. So let's see, we want to go down here to Twitch integration. Let's grab ourselves the code. Just connecting up here. Ta-da! I think I'm in. I heard a good noise. It was good sounds. Perfect. It says connected. Awesome. So what I can do now is head on over to the game screen, where we have a few things set up over here. We have a bunch of commands for this game. There's a lot to learn. So what I've begun with here is a bunch of the just basic commands that we have. So we should be able to see the game and the base commands here. Let me just move the now playing with the music because I want that to be visible as well. Let's grab this one. And we'll move you over here for now. We can change that later on if we need to. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is one thing I've been having trouble with Dino Market is the background is black and it actually goes about 2/3 of the way up the screen. And I don't know how to get rid of the black background. I kind of have to just put stuff over the top of it, and then that means some of the game gets cut off when you go into other modes. But for right now, we're just kind of working with what we've got. I'm going to see if I move that a little higher, maybe make it a bit smaller. There we go. Should be able to see all of the information on there now. So if you see at the bottom of the screen here, we do have a blank background at the moment, but if you see at the top of the screen now, if I put my background up, because of the black section in Dino Market, you can't see the background anyway. So for right now, we're just going to stick with a black background and we're going to figure it out. Hopefully, like as we go, we'll be able to kind of just have some fun, work it out. If there is a way to get rid of the black background, I don't know what it is at the moment, but if anybody does know or has some suggestions, we'll work it out together. Today is all about learning the new game, having some fun with it. So what I should be able to do here, I should be able to put ! join, and here I am. Oh my gosh, am I a little sheep? Oh, that is the cutest thing. Hi, little me. So if you would like to join in, we do have the commands on the stream, well, on the stream as well, but on the screen. So if you type ! join, it will create an avatar for yourself and it will start walking around on the screen. You'll be able to see your username in it as well, which we can change the size and color of the usernames. So if what we're seeing is a little bit too small or it's too difficult to read because of the color of the font, we can change that. So do let me know if you need me to change it as we go. We can sort of fiddle with some settings. Let's see if where is my character? I'm over here. Whoop. We don't need that one bigger. Let's close this down. There I am. So one of the things in this that you can do, if you don't like the skin you've got and you want to change it, you can either do ! skin, and that will change to a random one. I'm currently the axolotl. Oh my god, it's so cute. Or if you want to change to a specific skin, you can. I have set up a separate command just in Mix It Up for us. So if you want to see a full list of all the different skins you can choose, we can do ! skin options. And it will tell you all the different ones you can do. There's like 30 or 40 options. I haven't counted them, but there's a lot of choices. So if you want to specifically select a particular animal, they've got options. So ! skin options in chat if you want to have a look at the different things you can do, or ! skin changes you to a random skin. And then you have a bunch of super cute things that you can do. So things like you can dance, you can float around the screen. Let's see, if I do ! float, how far do I go? Whee! Off we go. So we're going to float around the screen and we might start seeing a little bit here where I've got some issues. Yep, there we go. We're going behind the command screen because I cannot seem to get rid of this black screen. So I have to put stuff over the top, which unfortunately means that we are going to miss some of the things that happen on the screen. But I think we get enough of the picture that we can see it kind of well enough. We know what we're doing with it. Like, just, we have to maybe just accept that certain things are going to happen. Like, for example, the top of the border, because I have a super wide monitor, it doesn't actually fill the screen properly because I'm doing a 1920 by 1080 screen on OBS. But my monitor is like 3440. It's like a 34-inch super wide curved screen, and I love it to pieces. But in cases like this, where my game is not going over the entire of my monitor, it does mean it doesn't fit properly into the OBS screen, but I don't mind it that much. I think it's fine. Hopefully there is a way to get rid of this black screen, but for now, we're just going to kind of deal with it. If you do want to change some of the other stuff as well, we can change the color. For example, we'll do exclamation mark color here just to see. I want to see what happens. Oh, I'm typing it the British way. Hang on. Boom. Oh, I changed to green. Okay, I chose a random color, and of course I happened to choose my actual color. Nice. So lots of little cute things we can do in this today. This is all just the easy stuff, just the setup to get your character in. So if you want to join, as I say, exclamation mark join, and we can start getting your characters in and walking around the screen. Oh, my throat is hurting today. Apologies if I have to clear my throat or cough. I'll try and do it away from the mic. But yeah, so the primary goal, or I suppose not so much goal, but the use of Dino Market is as a productivity tool. So it is linked to having Pomodoro sessions. So if you see at the bottom of this list of commands here, you have task and done. So we can set up our own tasks, and we can be able to set up timers and things, so we can have this running in the background, get some tasks, and when we complete tasks, we get cool things. I don't entirely know what it is we get at the moment. We're learning it all completely from scratch here today. You see, we have here the market. We are calling our market the tea party because, I mean, it's a tea party. It's what we do here, right? So currently the market is closed, but there is a mode to open the market, and there is also a chill mode. If we go into chill here, we've got all sorts of different kind of things we can do. The border one is the one that's the most difficult to get to work for me. Because if you see now, everyone's walking around the edge of the screen, which is great for the sections of the screen which are completely just not covered up. The problem we're going to have is when they start walking behind the game screen. If you see, I don't know if you can see where my cursor is right now, but this is the top of my monitor. So everything above this is separate to the game, which means this is where they're going to be walking along the edge. And unfortunately, because the black background will not go away, I can't have these characters walking over the things that I have. So this list over here where it's got like all the different commands, that is overlaying over the top. So you'll see Dino now will disappear behind it. And once the game is open, we probably won't be able to see these characters up here, but we'll be able to see them anywhere else on the screen. So for now, we're just going to kind of let them wander around, and if there's a way to get around that, we'll find it. We'll fix it later. But the other things we have right now, if we click free roam again, we'll be able to just kind of set them walking around. Here we are down here. We have little Dino. There we have my me. This one, chill mode. I'm still learning the UI for this because there's a lot of different options on here. So kind of just figuring out where everything is. We can set it to dance, so now everybody does a little boogie, which I love. Set it to float, everybody starts flying around the screen. There are mini games in this, and one of the games is floating, and you have to get coins from it, so that could be cute to set up later. If we do shake, they shake wherever they are. You probably can't see the little Dino right now because he's behind the buttons. Let's set it back to free roam for a second and get them back. Wait until we can see them. Where's my me? Come on. There we are. So now we shake. Yeah. We can pet them as well. If I hover over them, we can pet the little creatures. So yeah, that's a cool thing I can do. A line, I think, just lines them all up in a row. Whoa, and we can rotate as well. Let's go. Spinning in little circles. That would make me feel sick, but it's fine. We're gonna start jumping. There we go. Yeeting all over the screen. So there's lots of cute little things that we can do with the avatars. So there are a lot of things that we can get in this game. There are some skills which I think they go towards like automation. So it's, for example, like in the market, there is going to be like certain things we have to do. Let me see. We have a guide for this, and I'm glad we do. I'm really glad they included this because there's a lot of information in this game. I'm just getting us to the appropriate page here. We have all the commands. So there's going to be a cart. We're going to have to buy some certain items, and I don't really know what it is we're going to have to do. There's like ordering items and we have to fulfill customer options. I don't know. We're going to try it today and see what we can do. But let's see. Let's have a look at the games first. So we have whereabouts are we going to find it? So, okay, let's just go through the tabs first. I think that's going to be the easiest thing for us to do. Let's go through tab at a time. Have a look at what we have available, and then from that point on we'll be able to kind of hopefully learn where things are a little bit. Oh, this tea is so good. So obviously this first menu, as we saw, has open the market, and we have chill mode. Chill is, I think, just where we just kind of hang out. There are no tasks to do, but you can just kind of hang around, have your avatars do stuff on the screen. We can play some mini games in this mode, but the market will not open, so we don't have any of those specific tasks we need to do. That will only happen if we open the market, which I'll show you this properly afterwards, but I do just want to quickly show you. We have an entire other list of commands here for the market, so we'll have a look at these in a bit when we open the market up, but there's a lot of different things that we can do here. So let's close that just for a moment. Let's focus on what we can do in the chill mode. This is going to be the shop for buying upgrades for the carts. You can increase the click power. Ooh. So that one is a $5 cost. We currently have no money whatsoever because we've not opened the market yet. So once we open the market, we'll be able to start earning a little bit of money. And hopefully we'll be able to start getting some upgrades. This one's at level 5. We don't know what that is yet until we level up. This is where our skills are. They're temporary skills to help us out. So it's things like this, like clickathon. Ooh, 10 clicks per second for 30 seconds, unlocked by Dino at level 20. Workforce is 100% auto work rate for 30 seconds, unlocked by Chicken at level 30. So there's going to be different vendors that we can do stuff with. I think we can buy from them, and as we buy from them and level everything up, we will get a lot of other things unlocked, including automation, which I don't really know how that's going to help us right now, but when we get into the market mode, we'll have a look at how everything works. We pop over here, we have ranking. Complete challenges to be the best. My current position is number 61. I'm not sure who I'm competing against at the moment. Maybe that's just how many people are in the game or have played the game before. I don't know, but maybe we'll get to see if those ranks change. I'm curious if that is the rank of our market as well, rather than my individual character rank. Oh, apologies. I'm feeling a little bit off today. Like, I'm glad I grabbed this tea, this lemon with honey, because I'm honestly feeling a little bit under the weather, but it'll be fine. So apologies, like, I didn't mean to like sniff right into the mic. Is what I meant to say, not into the market. I'd preferably not sniff in the market either. But right, so 25. I'm okay, I swear. My mouth just does not know how to compute what my brain is doing into proper words. 250, that's the right number. So it's cappuccinos as opposed to cappuccinos. We have to make 250 of those in 30 seconds. How do we make that many in 30 seconds? Interesting. So start the challenge. I wonder then if that's something we can do together. Like, if everybody gets together and we're just constantly ordering cappuccinos, maybe we can rank up. That'll be really interesting. We'll have to look at that later. It says friends 1 of 61. I don't really know what the friends are. It doesn't specifically say if that's friends as in like you guys as the viewers popping in, or if that's like other markets, other players. It's not entirely clear what this is yet, but maybe as we play that will be obvious. And then here we have the chill mode again. We had a look at some of these. So we have like pet mode where I can say hello. Borders when they start walking around the edge. Free roam is when they just kind of walk around. Okay, so hide all just literally just hides everyone. Oh, whoa! So scaling changes the size. Look at that giant dino. So cute. Alright, let's set the map to free roam. Achievements. There's 118 achievements. That is wild. So serving X amount of customers, completing king orders, scaring away monsters. So this is something else that I've seen from this game. There are king orders and he does not like to wait. So there is a patience meter turned on and we have to fulfill his order quickly or he'll get really mad at us. And I believe there's also sometimes that monsters that will appear on the screen and I have to click them to make them go away. So if you ever see a monster crawling around the screen, yell at me in chat, because if I miss it, it could be really bad for us. So let me know if you see any of these little ghouls running around. We need to scare them away by clicking them. And then we have all the different market days and stuff. A bunch of different achievements in here. As I said, there's 118. So hopefully we'll be able to unlock some of these as we play. And then this is our Pomodoro sessions. Oh, just finishing my tea because I was about to go cold. So we have work time and break times. And we can set this up to, like, if anybody's used the Pomodoro sessions before, it's you set up work sessions with how long you want to work for, how long you want to break for. And then from those sessions, you add the amount of times you want to do that. So for example, if you wanted to set this like 30-minute sessions and do 3 of those, then we do 30 minutes of work, 5 minutes of break, and at the end of that 5 minutes, we'd restart the timer for session 2. So in here we can do adding timer. It says about the timer background. I don't see it right now. I think it's because we don't have a timer on. You can change the size of it, the alarm, the color for working, and the color for the break. So if you want to change those up, there's a little bit of customization in there for how your timer looks. Then we come over here and this is our task list. So this is where we can set up things that we want to get done. Having recently played Spirit City Lo-Fi, I can kind of see the same sort of vibe. Now I've used that a little bit, I can kind of understand the same kind of method working in this. So we can do add a list and say play Dino Market. Then we can go in here, we can edit the title of it. We can open this up and add tasks into it. So let's say add a task to do a market day, add a task to play a minigame, for example. So we can set up all these different tasks and things. You can close this down. There is the calendar, so you can set up when you want to do some things. Toggle all, I don't really know what that does, but the... Okay, so I brings up stats apparently for the total task you've completed and the task you've done in this session. So that is good to know. And we come over here and we have our settings. This is a way we can change things like the gameplay, which we have things like disabling monsters, disabling customer patience, which, as I was saying before, is like if somebody makes an order, you have to fulfill it within a certain amount of time. But I think the King Dino... is it King Dino or is it just the King? I'm not sure. But the King is the only one who actually fully gets annoyed if things are late. We can toggle the money to always be visible or not. We're going to leave that off for right now. Just while we're chilling, we don't need to see that for right now. And then the graphic settings, you can change these to depending on how you want this to happen. So the taskbar button, what this will do is it will move it up and down on the screen for like whether or not you want it to cover the taskbar or not. Game zoom literally just makes it bigger or smaller. UI zoom will obviously change this box over here. Setting it to transparent or not, if I turn this off, that's what it's going to look like. I can't see anything else right now because that is full screen. It's covered over OBS and everything, so that's why we have it off at the moment. But if you have it this way, you have your entire screen just completely looking at the Dino Market page. We can then also turn the background off and we can have that completely gone and just have them wandering around on their own. I kind of like the background, so that's why I've kept it on for right now. I think it's cute to be able to see everything. And also, I feel like it creates a nice separation from the rest of the screen. Like if we're going to be doing this for co-working in the future, I think it'd be nice to have that quite clear break as opposed to it going over the task we're doing. This seems to reset every time, this FPS, unfortunately, so you do need to check just to make sure if you like close the game and reopen it. Just make sure you're checking your settings because most of them seem to be saving, but this one apparently is constantly changing. And we can change to animals walking on the bottom. That just puts them directly in the bottom of the screen. I quite like them walking around on the grass though. I think it's cute and it looks like it's nice and squishy on their feet. So we'll leave them there. We can also change the size of the names. And we can also, let's see what this looks like. We can also pop it at the top of the screen. I don't know if you can see it because it's covered up for me with the game. But if you want, you can also have it at the top of the screen as well. I'm going to keep it at the bottom for now. And then obviously over here we have our integration, and this is where we can change our chat settings. So we have avatars. I can do this to show a chat box. So I don't actually know what. Let's have a look. So if you type in !skin, for example, that's what the chat box is going to look like. It shows the little avatar of me being the axolotl. I don't know where I am at the moment. I'm like, oh, there we go. So it pulls in everything from Twitch. That is perfectly timed. That little random message that popped up there. Like, that's one of my timers. I did not do that on purpose, but what that does show is it brings up all of chat. So it's not just things to like related to the game. If you want to have that like popping out so you can see which little avatars are saying what from chat, it looks like it pulls everything. So that's really good to know. I don't know what that button was. I don't know what that did, but we're gonna turn off chat for now because we don't need that open right now. But we have this other thing here for showing avatars or not. Showing commands help. That's going to be able to help us out when we have the market open, from what I'm aware of. So from what I have seen of it so far in the guide, it looks like we're going to get some carts that show up on the screen, and we have to go and get certain items from those carts to fulfill orders. Now, I wanted it to be nice and simple when we started out to know exactly what we're doing, know what we need to type in, and figure it out. So I've got the commands help on, so that will be able to show us exactly what we need to type to get to each cart. It'll also show us the market animals, and you should be able to see the shop. I don't know exactly what that looks like right now, but once we open the market, we'll have a look at what everything looks like. And here we also have the color for names. So this is where I can change the name for yourselves here in chat. So I want to know where I've gone. I'm wondering because it's inactivity. It says inactive for 10 minutes as a timer. So let me see if I need to rejoin again. Okay, good. That is good to know. So if you don't interact with the game for 10 minutes, your avatar will go away. I will see if I can change that if that's becoming annoying, because I don't want you guys to feel like you have to be here like saying something every 10 minutes just to keep your avatar in. But we'll see. Maybe if we're like actively playing the game, we can keep stuff going, and maybe if we're doing more of just like a chill kind of like having it up like a Pomodoro session, then we can change the timer then, but keep it maybe for 10 minutes when we're actively in the game. And then obviously you can close the UI as well. Pressing escape brings it back up. It took me a while to learn that. The first time I did it, I was like, uh-oh, where's it gone? So if you do lose it, press escape and it'll bring it back open again. So let's have a look here. Let's open the market. I want to see what happens when we have this open now. So exclamation mark, buy one to increase the click power. I can't. Okay, so now how do we play? So we have Dino at the cart here, and we have one guy that wants a... I'm going to assume it's a Kappa Dino. So let me bring up the... I'm scrolling through the guide as we speak right now, by the way. I'm trying to find the page which teaches us how to run this game. I'm looking at... This is the mini games. Let's scroll back up and see about using the market. And if we go back here, we can open up the chat, the market specific commands. We can have a look through some of what this does here. So if I click the cart, right, okay, so if I click the cart, he starts making a Cappuccino, I guess. Either that or now he's working at it. Exclamation mark animal apparently also does that as well. Like, for example, exclamation mark dino will set dino up to start working. So if the animal's already preparing the item, the chat can help to make it faster by using that command. So let's give it a test. If we do exclamation mark dino now. Woo! There we go. So he's made a Kappa Dino and he's sent him on his way. Now, apparently, there are going to be monsters running around, as I say, so doing exclamation mark monster can help get rid of the monster that's haunting the carts. We haven't seen one yet. Hopefully, we won't. We'll see what happens. If you do want to become the next customer, though, for example, let's do this. We can do exclamation mark client, and I believe exclamation mark customer also works. We then get in the queue. So, if you want to join the queue and have us sort that out, we can absolutely do that. Okay, so click, 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 click. Yay! There we go, and he is sent on his way, and there I am, having put myself in as a client. I'm the next one ready to go. So now I click to set him up. We click, 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 click. And then I run away with my little Cappuccino. So this is how we make this go faster. I click him, or you click. Let's see, if you do exclamation mark dino again from here. There we go. So it doesn't set it up as a time. Ooh, it just changed color. I wonder how long the market is open for then. Is it like per day? Because it looks like it's afternoon now. That's cute. So exclamation mark dino, he is not working. If you do the command in chat, he does it right away. Whereas if I do it in the game, I click him to start, and I have to do individual clicks to advance. And then we go through and I click the amount of times, and now they have their Cappuccinos. So we're going to constantly get lots of different people coming in here. And I believe as we level up, we get different carts. So there's going to be different things we can sell. There's like ice cream, there's bananas, there's pizza, I think. So, and there's like lemonade. So lots of different things that we can sell. If we click here on the shop, let's see, we have $5 now, so we can now increase our click power. So now if I click him once, it sets it up. If I click, ooh, it now does 0.2 seconds every time I click. So now I only have to click 5 times as opposed to 10 to get the dino ready to go. Oh no, there's a monster. Let's go, chat. We need to get rid of it. So you type exclamation mark monster into the chat. It's stealing our money. So we do exclamation mark monster, and that's how we get rid of it. So if you see a monster pop up, we need to get rid of it as fast as possible. So spam the exclamation mark monster and get rid of it before it steals our money. We did get $7 for getting rid of it, but it stole $1 from us, so I don't know whether or not we got our money back. But that's what they look like if they pop in, and I think I linked the game audio. It should be there. I don't know if it actually happened or not, but it did make a little sound as it popped in. It was like a little bom bom bom. So you'll know if it's there, if the sound is working. If it is not, do let me know. If you can't hear the game at all, we should be able to hear little sounds like making the cappuccinos, for example. There we go. It does look like you can see it. It's not in the thing that I thought it was going to be in the OBS chat, but it is still working, so that is good. Let me just have a quick look here, make sure, like, what is that actually set to? Okay, so my game audio is actually still set to Grun right now, so it's interesting that it's coming through that one and not through the separate audio that's linked to the game, but as long as you can hear it, that's all that matters. So let's get this guy his coffee. So this is the king. We do not want to upset the king, so we have to go as quick as we can. You see he's got that there. Dino, 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 go! Oh, that is fast. Go, 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 go. Do it, do it, do it. Now. Haha. So that is really fucking fast. Like, we have to be on it when that king shows up. I think we got like 3 seconds. Oh, that was wild. I was like, I'm just gonna click it. I'm not gonna type in the chat. I'm just gonna click, 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 click. And he ran away. I was honestly too slow. So if we see the king, we have to be fast. So if you hear that sound, which is like da 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 da, whatever it was, if you hear that, we need to spam exclamation mark and dino in the chat to get him to make him a scupperdino. Again, this is also probably going to change when we get more market stalls. If he shows up and he wants bananas, for example, we're going to have to get somebody else to do it. The dino only works on the kappa dinos. Oh, I think this could be fun, but there's a lot to work with. So I know, like, this is going to take some time to get used to. I think it's going to be really fun and a lot of, like, it's a lot of stuff to keep track of. But I think it's really cute. I think it's going to be fun. I'm just looking through the other things that we can do on this guide right now. So, do exclamation mark client and items to order. So yes, so once we get different market stalls, you can select specifically what you want to order, and you can order multiple items. For example, like if you do, I believe it's like exclamation mark 1. I'm trying to understand if I'm reading this correctly, but because he's the first cart, do an exclamation mark client 1 should set you up to go into the queue with the client, and then 1 will select him. And then that means you have asked that cart specifically to give you one of their order. If there's a second cart here, it would be exclamation mark 2. So that first number is basically, that number is choosing the cart which you want. For example, now if we wanted to do multiple items from Dino, I believe it's exclamation mark client 1 space 1. So each time you put a number in, that is selecting the cart number. And if you want multiple items, you have to put the number of the cart you want multiple times. I'm not certain if that's how that works. We only have the one cart right now, but we can see as we go along how that works. So we're closed at the end of the day. Now what do we do? Okay, so we can do start new day. We can increase the click power again. I won't do that just yet, but in here, this is where we get our different skills. This is where we level up. I'm not sure what level we are currently. Let's have a look. So we've earned $60. We had 11 customers. Purchase 1 upgrade. Click power of 0.2. So yeah, I don't know how to tell what level we are. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So let's have a look. Let's add ourselves a timer here. Let's go for, say, 15 minutes with a 5-minute break. Actually, you know what? Let's just do 5, just so we can have a look at it quickly. So 5-minute work time, 5-minute break. Let's add a timer. So now you should be able to see this. You can move this around the screen as far as you want to move it around. Let's put it here. Actually, let's not do that because that's gonna cover OBS for me. We can put it, let's put it right there. So now this is going to be our timer for as we work. So if you have this for co-working and productivity, if you're in the middle of doing something, you can set your timer up and have this here. If we go to our task list, we say we did a market day. Let me move this over here just so we can see it for the moment. So we have here, we do a market day. We have now done a market day. So let's check that off and see what happens. Okay. So it made a sound. I don't know. I don't know if we got anything for it. Oh, what is this? Oh, enable auto work. Clicks carts for you. So how do we get that available? I was thinking like we'd leveled up. But I'm not entirely sure what that did for us. Like, how did we get there? Let's have a look. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to have a read of the screen back here. Like, Fuz Games have been absolutely incredible putting together this integration guide for Twitch. So they've taught us exactly how to use it. It is a little bit like of a learning curve trying to figure out. There's so much to do, but I know that they've been really helpful for other people that have been playing it, and they've been letting everybody know how to use it, answering lots of questions. So if anyone in chat has any questions for us as we're watching, let me know and I can go and ask them after stream, see if there's anything that we can figure out as we play. Right, so past the integration, we have that all done. We have the different available skins. These are different mini games. Okay, so it doesn't specifically say anything on this guide about using the tasks. But I know that it's something that we can do. It made a sound when we selected it, and now all of a sudden we have this other option available. Where was it? This one. So now we can select auto work. That's now something that we have available. So if you do want to have a look at some of the other skins that we have, the long command, but ! skin options will show you all the different options that you have. There's lots and lots of different options here. So for example, if you want to change your skin, you do ! skin space, and then you can choose any of the ones from this list. So let's have a look. I want to look at oh my gosh, okay, this has to happen. Oh, it's so cute. So skin space red panda. I'm no little panda. Look at me. I'm so cute. Oh. And then we go back to chill mode and we can kind of walk around again. Let's have a little dance. So there's lots of things that we can do in this game. Lots of things to keep a track of when we're in the market. I'm not exactly sure how best we're going to be able to get this to work for co-working. It's probably going to have to be one of those things where if I'm doing work, y'all in chat might have to be more on it, because I'm not going to be able to sit there and make sure I get everything like with the Capadinos done on time when I'm like in the middle of work. But if you've got people involved and there's other people in chat, like if you want to come in and do !join, jump in, and if we're doing some co-working at some point, like we can absolutely just have some fun with it. I think this is going to be really fun. I like this so far. Like, I think there's a lot of really fun things you can do with it. And if you have a larger chat, people that are getting involved, definitely I think this is going to be something fun if you're doing like a lot of co-working. if you want to get your chat involved, I have to recommend it so far. I believe it's about £5 on Steam right now. It's a little bit under than that. So, I mean, that might be about, what, like $6 or $7? I'm not sure what the conversion rate is right now, but it is not expensive at all. There we go. So the alarm's gone off. The break has started, which is actually almost perfectly timed up with the ads, which are starting in 4 minutes time. So as this counts down, we can use this almost as our countdown to the ads. So if you want to have a look at this, you can look at the pinned comment at the top of the screen, which is a link to the Steam page. And if you want to go and find them on Blue Sky, look for Fuz Games. I think they've made something really cute here, and I can't wait to use it. Like, I'm hoping to do a few more, like, co-working streams in December. I'm kind of keeping that a little bit under wraps a little bit at the moment while I figure out the technical side of what I want to try and do. But if we can get it going, we're going to do some more co-working in December, and maybe we'll be able to crack out Dino Market while we're doing some work. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to set them to float around the screen. So, oh, look at them go. Whee! Oh, it's a lot of fun. So I'm assuming we need to like level up a little bit to be able to get some more of the carts. We can get other options for items to buy. So for example, there we saw a little picture of a Capadino, or a Capadino, I suppose. And we know that Dino or Dino, I don't really know what to say because it's cappuccino, so it should be Capadino, but it's a dino for like a dinosaur, so I don't know. But our little man's our cute little dinosaur, he is our cappuccino, guys. So if somebody shows up in the line and wants a Capadino, we can set Dino up to make that. But I know when we got other carts, it's things like there's a lemonade stall and there's selling bananas and ice cream. So a customer could show up and have multiple different symbols next to them. We might just have to learn what the symbols are and kind of get a little bit more fast-paced with it later on, especially when the king gets involved, because the king doesn't like to wait, as we've just learned. I thought maybe we'd get like, I don't know, like 20 seconds or something. No, we get like 3. So we have to be on it when he's there. Yeah, I think this is a lot of fun. It's very cute. And we might just leave it up running while we're playing a little bit of Banished later. I'll leave it on the chill mode, so if anybody wants to come in and just hang out, we have that available. We'll shut down the market commands for right now, just while we're in this other mode. And then we'll, as I say, we'll leave this running as we're playing some Banished later, so we can come in and we'll just do a little bit of chill mode. And if we have some more people coming in later on, they want to try the market mode, we'll try it again later and see what we can do for our second day of work. I have not bought the other upgrade yet because I want to wait just a little bit longer. Let's get some more people in here and have some fun. I have realised I do not have this though on the just chatting screen, so we're going to stay on the game screen until we get to the ad break, which is coming in about a minute's time. I will probably add this to the chatting screen later on if we want it. Like, if you would like to, I'd like us to have something, because obviously we have a black background right now. Like, that's the biggest problem we have is, if I show you here again, if you bring up the background that I have for this screen, it is completely cut off by this blackness, which is just, that's just the game. That's the space where they fly around, and that's actually transparent on my desktop. I'm not sure what to do about it in game, but I think it's going to be fine for right now. Like, it's good enough for what we need it for, so we're going to close down the background and we'll have Banished showing up in the background. We might miss a few of the animations, but I think it's going to be fine for today. So right now though, we're going to head to the BRB screen because ads are about to start. We're going to head to the shorts playlist and watch a few little videos. I will see you back here in about 3 minutes time. Go and stretch, get a drink, do the things you need to do, and I will see you back here in a moment. Oh god, this is beautiful.
Hello?
Oh!
Is anybody in here? Huh?
Hello? I just wanted to take a picture. It just looked really pretty and I
It's
want
too dark to check.
Why does it do that? It keeps snapping the camera to things. That Rowan Atkinson looking ass just scared the out of me. Game, please. Can I
It's too
please?
dark.
I know it's dark. Can I just take a screenshot of the pretty room, please? Oh, this looks like a boss battle if ever I've seen one. Death. Oh! Hello. The right hand man. Oh, this is creepy. Oh, boss battle, here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my health in this one. I can already see this. Oh, oh, Jesus. Smack him. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Get out. Okay. Oh no, I died. Oh, rip. Another restroom. Be up here, don't be up here, don't be up here.
I have to be quiet.
Why? Why do I have to be quiet? Who's home here? Sir? In the storage room. I'm really frightened about going back past that bathroom. I'm going to crouch walk this whole way, by the way. So if you're impatient, I'm sorry, but I have to go by this door and it said to be quiet and I don't want to run. Don't mind me. Nothing's happening here. Goodbye. Yes. Oh, I don't like this. Why is there a light here? Is that a cat? Is there a kitty? Hello? Oh, look at him. Should I pet the cat? Is that even a question? If you click no on this, you're not allowed in this channel. You always... Ah! That's the cruelest thing. The cat killed me. Damn, that's so cruel. It's so cute. How was I know it was gonna kill me? Now I'm gonna go all the way. You evil little cute bastard. I'm not falling for it a second time. Oh, don't fall for it a second time. Oh, it's so cute and deadly. Okay, that's good, because I wanted to... Outland. I'm trying to talk to my audience here, Outland, please.
Excellent.
Outland!
That provides lithium.
What I was trying to say is that it's kind of good we're going here because we have wood available right here, so we can build...
Surveyor can build a wood mill.
We can build a wood mill, as Outland is once again telling us. And the reason this is good is we can build this outwards.
This resource extractor.
I know, Outland.
Access to wood.
I'm working on it. Hold left shift to run. Why do I need to run? They usually tell you to run when something's chasing you. Oh my gosh! I don't know what you are, friend! No! Well, now I know why we need to run. Look at this cute little man! Oh, the little shorts and the vest top. You know those are high-waisted shorts and he's got that vest top tucked in. What the fuck? Oh, there's somebody up there. Resident Charlie Garewell, 29,954. Adolescent. Hello, hello. I am back. I just went and made myself some more water for my water bottle, and I was like, I thought like the bleach smell was in the kitchen. Like, I think somebody's been cleaning in there, like it smells like bleach, it's fine. I just went to take a sip of my water and I was like, I can still smell it, and I just smelled the water that came straight out the tap. It smells like cleaning products and I'm afraid to drink it. So, looks like I won't be drinking any of that right now. It's fine. We'll be alright. Like, if I desperately need anything, I know we've got a water filter in the fridge. I can go get some later on if we need it, but for right now, I think we're gonna be fine. How do I stop Pomodoro on this game? There we go. Removing the timer, so if we head back over to the game screen right now, we shouldn't have a timer up for this anymore. We're still floating around the screen. We've been flying around this whole time. So if you want your character to walk around again, we can just do exclamation mark walk or exclamation mark roam. Oh, I'm up here now. Okay. That was unexpected. How do I... Hang on. Reset. Can we, there we are, alive. Let's put them onto free roam for right now. Let's let them wander around. If you got here during the break and you don't know what's going on, this is Dino Market. So we have this little thing at the bottom of the screen here, which you can join into. If you want to have an avatar, you can do exclamation mark join in chat, and it will make a avatar for you. And you can change the color of the skin depending on what you want it to be. You can do random or any of the list above in chat. And yeah, you can come and join us. But it is now time. We're going to go and open up Steam again, and we're going to load into Banished because we need to get back to Catastrophe Valley. We got some work to do. We did make a little bit of headway last time we played, but we kind of reached a bit of an impasse where we got everything set up, and now we're into the grindy phase. And the grindy phase is unfortunately going to last quite a while, but we'll be fine. It'll be okay. So now we should be able to see the game right here. Ooh, I want to move this. Let me... I need to move some things around. Let me put my audio above this. That's interesting. Why is that over there? Great. Oh no, I know. I'm an idiot. I'm fine. I figured it out. It's because I moved it on my monitor. I did not actually move it in the game, so... I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and we're going to just pop it down in this corner so we still have music showing, but it's not going to be covering up anything on the screen, hopefully. That can just kind of sit there and do its thing. So let's load in. We're going to change the category here because we have Dino Market going, but that's going to be more of a background thing right now. Just changing the stream information here. For some reason, it always seems to tell me the first time around that it's changed the category. And it saves everything else, but then the category on my side still shows the wrong thing. So just to make sure we're definitely in the Banished category. There we go. Now it's showing it to me correctly. So we want to come into here into Catastrophe Valley. We want to load in and kind of just find out whereabouts we got to. Hello, Bestie J. How are you doing, my friend? We just started Banished, just came back from a break, and yeah, we're gonna get back into this stuff. We have down here our little sheeps. Barney. Oh god, what were their other names? Barney. Eunice? And I forgot the other one's name. It's already gone. I'm sorry. But how are you? I hope you're doing alright. It is a very sleepy Sunday kind of day. You're good. Cold and rainy morning, but won't complain with what you've got through last night. Yeah, like it's as far as like worldwide weather goes, it is nothing. But comparing it to other UK weather, this is like more than we've had in a long time. Apparently, like all the way up the road, there's like one of the shop signs has come down. There's a section of road where like 3 main roads come into my town, and none of those roads can access it right now because a bunch of trees came down in the road. So our town is cut off from quite a large section of Devon, apparently. So that's great. And the river nearby where I live is apparently the #1 river most likely to break its banks and flood. So in comparison to what we normally get, this is kind of a lot for us, but it's fine. Like, I don't know if I can't remember if I said much about it on stream. I know I posted about it on socials, but anybody who didn't hear like, if I did say it was right at the beginning, but the fence in between my neighbors and our garden came down overnight. So half of the fence is gone, and we can't just like prop it back up. It's like torn the wood, so it's gonna need completely redoing. And we have 2 dogs. The neighbor has 1, and our little one, she just wants to be friends with everyone, but she also wants to be friends with her voice. So she keeps barking through the fence anyway. But now there's a great big gap now, so when they go out in the garden to go to the bathroom, you just have to keep an eye because she wants to keep sneaking into the garden next door. It's so bad. Friends with her voice. Yeah, we like to tell people, like, when we see them in the street and they start barking, we say to them, they're friendly, but when they say hello, they want to say hello, you know, because they, bless them, I don't know why, they only do it half the time, so it's, like, we have no pattern to go by, but they do like to bark at random dogs, and usually it's just because they're like, wow, another dog, hello! And it's usually, like, 9 times out of 10 it's friendly. Occasionally it'll be a bit more like they're anxious or something, but usually it's just them going, wow, another creature that looks like me. So now that we've got like the dog next door, a little, I think she's actually a golden lab. She's called Tilly, and like Nyx kind of has a love-hate relationship with Tilly. Like every time she hears her in the garden, it's like, oh my god, it's her, it's her, it's her, it's her. And like, she will bark her absolute head off, and now that the fence is gone, like, she's already tried to sneak next door twice. So we need to keep an eye on her, but that's going to be something we're going to have to work on. The weather seems to be a little bit more chill now. I'm like looking outside. It is still raining, and it's been raining since yesterday morning. And it's going to rain until 9 o'clock tonight, apparently, so that's great. But the wind seems to have died down, which is good, because, as I say, like, trees have come down in the road, and we're completely cut off in areas, so fingers crossed it doesn't get any worse. This should be the last of Storm Bert passing through. We didn't get any snow. I know some places have been either getting snow or are due to, so hopefully everyone that does get it is fine. And as I said at the beginning, if you are in the UK, make sure you're just looking at your warnings. Like if you're in the south, because I know we've had some yellow warnings, like either far in the north where it's going to get really snowy, or far in the south where it's potentially going to flood. Just make sure you're looking at your warnings. Check if there's anything like potential for riverbanks to burst, because, you know, just don't put yourself in any danger while things are just passing through. It should be fine. Give it a day or two to blow over and it'll be fine. But we know what we're like in the UK. The second there's more than just like a strong breeze, everyone panics. So just do your research and stay safe. All right, friends. Hoping it clears here too. Climate change is a thing. Yeah, it's wild. Things you'd expect. Like I was saying earlier on, like 2 days ago, it was 2 degrees Celsius here and it was snowing. Today it's 16 degrees and it's raining and winding. Winding? That's not a proper word, but you know what I mean. It's blowing a gale. And yep, as I look outside, the rain is actually still picking up, so that's gonna be fine. Oh, but yes, back to what we're doing today. So we have just restarted back here in Banished. We're going to do a bit of the grind, but if you would like, by the way, Jay, to join in with this thing we have at the bottom of the screen, this is Dino Market, and I was given this key by Fuz Games, and it's basically it's a productivity tool, and you guys can join in. If you do !join, you can have your own little avatar running around the game, and I can set you to do lots of different things, like you can fly around. There it is. Oh, you're a little Nemo. Oh, it's so cute. What I am going to do, actually, let me just check something. Where is it? Is it gameplay? Graphics. There it is. Name font size. I'm going to make this bigger because I want you guys to be able to see your names. And I think I can change the color of chat names in general, but I also believe you can change it yourself. So if you do want to change it to a specific color, if you do ! color, it should be up on the screen now. ! color on its own, we'll choose a random one. But if you put ! color space, there are a selection of colors you can select on the screen. So I think it says red, green, white, yellow, and pink. It's spelled the American way. As opposed to the normal way. Yeah, no, I spelt it with a U first and it didn't work, so it's without the U. Because I tried it for myself. I haven't tried to see if it works for anybody else yet. I might have to change it separately, but I thought that it should be able to work for everybody else, but it doesn't appear to have worked for you, which is interesting. We're doing a lot of testing today. This is the first time I've had it up, so we're learning together how to use it. I think my little guy has disappeared because I was inactive. Where am I? There I am. Let me just test it. Okay, so me doing it, it changed my color. It's interesting that it didn't do it for you. That's wild. Because I feel like you should be able to do it. But yeah, if you want to change your skin, we have a whole bunch of different animal skins you can choose between. If you do !skin on its own, it will choose a random one for you. Or if you want to choose a specific one, !skin options will show you all the different ones you can choose between. There's so many different versions, so you can choose whoever you want. That cow is the absolute cutest thing. Look! Oh, it's so cute. I want to choose a different one. Let me go with... Oh, I want to see what this looks like. Oh my god, look at the manatee. Oh, it's the cutest. It rolls along the screen. Oh, the red panda. It's so cute. Oh, I love it. So yeah, there are some other things you can do if you want to like just jump around the screen. We've got some options like dance, shake. We have float, which will send you flying around the screen, which will be really fun. And we are currently just in chill mode, but we do have a market mode in this game. So if you want to go and like start a market up, it is quite intense if nobody is in chat, because when the king shows up, he gets really upset. But other than that, it is just a good bit of chill fun. Dun 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 dun. I just realised what you did. I was like, dun dun dun. And I realised there was another one. It's like, no, you're talking Jaws, aren't you? Just swimming and stalking. Fish are friends, not food. Just quoting Nemo. I mean, the fact that you started as Nemo and now you're a shark, it feels appropriate. So yeah, you can do float and fly around. You can jump and it will jump you all around the screen. At the moment, I do have part of the game cut off just because to be able to show Banished at a reasonable size. I did have to cut some of it off, so I am still flying, but I'm just flying behind the game right now until I can figure out how to get rid of the black screen and pop it above the game. I'm not sure if there is a way to do that. I've not been able to figure it out, but that is an option. And you can do rotate where you spin in circles. But yeah, so we have tasks linked to Pomodoro. So if you want to do it as like a co-working thing, you can set up tasks to be able to like Like, I think if you complete tasks, I don't know if you get like in-game market money or if it like unlocks some skills and stuff. Just noticing have all the commands on screen. Yeah, to be honest, it's a little bit awkward having it up there because there is so much, but I wanted to make sure everyone had them available because there's a lot to remember, and putting that as a command was just going to take up the entire chat box. So I thought I'll just put it up on screen and you'll be able to see it. And we do have a separate one for, let me just bring it up now. We have a separate section for when the market is open. It's quite intense when the market's open. We can do a quick day if you want to have a look at it, just sort of see what happens. But I need to find a better way of having these things available when we're in a game or doing co-working, because at the moment, the fact that the commands take up half of the screen, it's kind of fine for now while we're actively just in the game doing nothing else, but when we are co-working, this is going to take up way too much space. So for today, while we're learning the game, I have them all up here. But yeah, so did you want to have a look at a market day? Because I can open up one up here. You can't see it fully because of the game, but if I if I just close down the game for a second, we can see this full menu. I'm still floating around, by the way. Let me hang on. How do I do this again? There is a way to do it, and I can't find it. Uh um there's so much in this menu. There it is. That's not, hang on, I need to click a line. That's the one. Line us all up. I can set us all to free roam. There we go. That's what I wanted to do so that we can go to here and open the market. The dancing shark. It was so good. Also, I'm sorry I clicked reset while you were putting those options in. The only thing that should have a cooldown should be the skin options because there was a big wall of text. So everything else you should be able to just spam. We see here we can open up and this is our little market. So what we want to do is when we have somebody who comes in, they will say like above their head, it's a little bit difficult to see. It is quite small, but you'll be able to see a little icon if our characters get out of the way. We can see what it is they're ordering. So this guy wants the only thing we have right now, which is a Capadino. So if we type in !dino in chat, it will set him up to make up a new Capadino. There we go. So he has his drink and we get $3. So eventually we're going to be able to have more markets and there's going to be lots of different items we can get like ice creams and bananas and pizza. So for right now what we have available are the Capadinos, but they are so cute. So if I do it myself, I can just click and each time I click it counts as something, but if you guys do it in chat it's automatic. Oh, we got $4 that time. Oh, I see a Johnny. Oh, you're a little crab. Oh my god, it's so cute. And as you see, you just typed a client in there. So now you're the next client. So we can give each other drinks. It's so cute. So in terms of the client 3 thing that you typed in, from what I'm understanding, that's something that comes in when we get more markets. If you type client 1, because he is market stall number 1, I think that this is my understanding of it. I might be wrong, but client 1 should be !client sets you up to be in the queue, and number 1 says I want to order from cart number 1. If you want to order 2 Capadinos, for example, you put 1 space 1. Oh dear, won't let you do that again. Okay, that's a setting I might have to change. That might be on the Twitch end. Okay, thank you for letting me know about that because I've been able to do it, but then again, it's also my channel, so I can kind of spam. Is that an easy setting to change? And how do I do it? Because that's going to get a bit of a problem if you guys can't spam Dino. This is all we're doing today is we're learning how to use this game, because if we want to use this again in future, we need to know how to use it properly. Let's have a look. You can, but after a cooldown. Okay, good to know. I might have a look at that off stream, because I'm not sure where to find that setting right now, but there might be something like, maybe I can permit a term or something, which means it has no cooldown. But yes, it's good to know. Ta-da! So we also do get monsters in this game, and I don't know if they only come out at night, but you should hear a little sound where they pop up. If you type ! monster, it will get rid of the monster. If you don't get rid of it, it steals your money. And I just wanted to know what happened the first time, so I let him kind of run around and do stuff, and he started stealing my shit. So we need to get rid of him as soon as possible if you see a monster pop up. And the other important customer here is the king. So if the king shows up, you'll hear a little like da-da-da-da, sort of like, it's the king, the impressive man. And he does have a timer. If you don't get to him in time, he will get angry and will leave. And I don't know if that gives us anything negative, but he just gets sad. So if you want the king dino to be fed, the second he shows up, we need to just spam dino in chat and make sure that he gets this kappa dino. The manatee rolling around, right? Oh, there it is. Do you hear that sound? That's the monster. So he's coming in at the side of the screen now. You can't see it because my fucking music's in the way. But there he is. He's now over by the cart. So ! monster, as you just did, gets rid of him. And I think we get a little bit of money for it. So it's very cute. I'm really liking, like, the overall vibe of this game. I do feel like the market stuff is a little bit too intense for doing co-working if it's like, unless you've got an active chat, because there he is, it's the king. His time is going to start running down. We have about 5 seconds, it looks like. Ah, damn. Ooh, just got an achievement. Gain $100 from sales. Go, 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 go. Get him. Yeah. So he gets $40 if we feed the king on time. So yeah, I think this is like, it's so cute. The one thing, like, I know Johnny, you were saying about, like, you might have, I don't know if you said you played the game before or if you've just sort of seen it, but if I bring up the game again here, for example, if I set to, let's say, if I'm jumping around here, we have the black border behind it. Like, closing down the screen is fine because, like, there's nothing on top of it. I don't know where I am right now. I've stopped jumping, apparently. Hello? The game is not registering things right now. That's interesting. Hello? Let me just refresh that quickly. Oh, the market's still open. Right, good shout. Okay, so now I'm floating again. Now, the problem I was having with this is right now, to be able to get the chat commands to show, I have to have that over the top of the game because there's this big black bar in the way. So, like, I can show it by opening the stream images. That's showing my background. But there's this big chunk of black, which is just the game. So on my desktop, I can see behind it. In OBS, it's completely just black. So it means I either have to only show a sliver of my screen or I have to cover it. So, like, when I open the game, it's going to cover, like, all of the floating around. It's still floating on my screen, but on OBS, unfortunately, it can't be seen, and it's the same for borders. So let me have a look. Let's go settings. Is it graphics? So transparent is checked. Turn off the background. So now it's not showing the back bit here, but it's still... Let me move this now in OBS. If I move that back over... See, now it's still showing as black, but now they've just got no background at the bottom. So I'm not sure if there is a way to get rid of that, or if that's just the way it's supposed to look, because it doesn't feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Because otherwise you're never going to see us floating, right? If you've got stuff up, like it's supposed to show over everything. But I'm not sure how to like get it transparent. Like I even used, and I think I remember you saying about using an existing window capture rather than a new one. So I repurposed an other window capture I had from like when I was doing indie games. I repurposed one and selected this one, and it's still doing it. So I'm like, I'm not sure how to get that to go away. So for today, the way I have it is I just have it underneath my game. Moving it back. So yeah, if I put it here, we can see everyone at the bottom. But for example, if I put us to... Where is everything? So yeah, if I put us to borders, for example, like we'll be able to see us walking at the bottom, and I changed it so you can see it walking up the side of the screen, like past the commands. But the second they start walking along the top of the screen, it just goes away. Which like, it's not helped by the fact that I have a super wide monitor. So when the game is over my whole monitor, it doesn't cover the entire like stream, because it's 1920 by 1080 versus the like 3440 or whatever that my monitor is. So, and I don't mind, to be honest, even walking through the middle of the screen. It's just the fact that I can't see it. And I'm like, I don't know how to get it to work, but shoot the dev an email. They're very helpful. I think I will, because I'm like, I fiddled around with it for a while, like before stream, and I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, for today, like, we can at least see the market down the bottom. So if we do a market day, we can see what's going on. It's more just if we're floating or doing the borders that we're not going to be able to see it. So it's a bit of a shame. But for now, what we have works. It's just kind of a shame. So if I put back... I'm still figuring out this UI. There's a lot of information. So if I pop back the borders... They go up the sides too. They do. They walk around the entire border of my monitor. So if I... Where is it? Ugh. So if I close down this bit and close down the background, like, you do see people walking on the top of the screen. It's just, they're kind of hidden by, like, the commands and stuff. There you are. Johnny's popping out from behind the market commands. I had tab to bring it up. Okay, like, I did do it before. I closed it down like that, and I was like, oh god, how do I get it back? And I was like, escape works, but tab, the fact that tab works as well. Nice. Okay, now that's going to be really helpful. So for today, what I was hoping to do is just kind of have Banished up. I'm going to close down the market commands and just kind of leave it on chill mode for a bit. Yeah, you panicked when I went away on yours too. It took so long, by the way, to figure out how to exit the game. Like, it's in settings under exit, but I didn't know where it was for the longest time, so I like closed it down via Steam. I was like, how do I get rid of it? I'm gonna hit save though. Now I know... Oh, where is it? There's a games panel, isn't there? So we can set up some of these, like I believe left, right should work for the way we have it set up, because obviously borders and floating, you're not going to be able to see half of the screen right now, but left, right should work. I don't know about bomb. I don't know what effect that game has. But for example, left, right, so time to choose 20 seconds. So you do exclamation mark left or exclamation mark right to choose that side of the screen. So is that counting down to the beginning of the round? I think it is. So if I close this, we should be able to see the screen. I need to move my music. Oh, that's in the way. Yeet. So that can go that way. So I don't really know, like, what happens here. Like, what's the aim of the game? What is happening? I'm trying out some of the minigames, and we have left, right. I don't really know how to win. I don't... Just to be the last one up. So, yeah, it's like, I'm not even looking at chat right now, so I don't, like, pick what you guys are picking. Okay, so Jay wins because she was the only one to choose that side, I guess. So is it kind of like when there's too many people on one side, it's like if there's 1 versus 2, because 2 is more, everyone on the heavier side gets yeeted and everybody else stays for another round? I think maybe that's how that works. I'm not sure. I've never played these minigames before, but they're so cute. Yeah, look at your little crown. It's so cute. Oh, yeah, dance. It's fully RNG luck. Oh, interesting. What does the manatee dance look like? Aw, yeah. Okay, I love this. It's so cute. Like, what else can I get us to do? There was a page on here, and I keep losing it, where, like, it shows me all the different things that I can do. There it is. Okay, so smiley face. That's what I need to remember. Chill mode. Oh, I can do this as well. I love this. So put it in pet mode. I can give everyone love. It's so cute. They all look so happy. It's heckin' cute. So let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, rotate makes everyone spin. So now we all just like spinning in circles. It's so cute. I think some of these you can do yourself. I don't know if you can do all of them. Like, is rotate an option? Yes, it is. Yeah, you guys have rotate as well. So if I keep clicking on the wrong thing. If I reset y'all, should be able to just kind of go around again. So if you want to just carry on walking around, it's !walk, and I believe !roam also works. Oh, look at the froggo. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, the shocked face is the sweetest. Just a shocked Pikachu face. Okay, here's an interesting question for you actually, Johnny, because Jay tried it and it didn't work. If you do !color to change your name, does it work for you? I'm very curious because when I do it, it does work, but it didn't work for Jay. Like, I feel like it should be able to work for everyone. Like, I thought they were just overall chat commands, but we could get it to work for her. Okay, so it worked for you. That's interesting. Maybe try it again, Jay. Maybe it was like too close to a different command or something. Because it says, supposedly it says you can either change it to a random color or select one of the colors from the list. So random, just !color should work. Let's see, I'm like squinting my OBS because it's so small. So the colors available are red, green, white, yellow, and pink. So I think at the moment there's only a few colors available. I wonder if they'll add some more colors because it would be nice to see like purple and blue and see if we can get like some more like in-between colors as well. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that works. That's good to know because doing just color on its own, it worked for me but didn't work for you, Jay. So that's interesting. Oh, that's so cute. Just do a little vibrate. Whee! Oh my god, I just realized what song came on. This is my favorite song on this entire playlist. I'm just Do y'all mind if I just blast the music for a second? I fucking love this track. Like, I was listening to this on full blast the other day, like, in the shower, and I was like, oh, I love this one. It made me feel things. To realize all of my problems. It's time to realize that I have control of every possible outcome. Ugh. I was trying to like actually sing well, and I know I can't sing that well, especially when I got my headphones on, but fuck it, I love this song so much. This is like the perfect time to dance for sure. I love the little dancing shark, by the way, just the way it just bobs around. Yeah, this song is like epitomizes everything about the music that I grew up on. It's like, if you could encapsulate 2000s emo in one song, it's this. I'm just vibing. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit more. Just fuck it, let's blast it. It's like, even just like the riff, it hits me somewhere. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know when like the music just gets you in your chest? Like, this song hits me on so many levels. I'm like trying so hard not to just belt it out. I am the source of all of my problems. So good. Plus the lyrics really hit me. That bit right there, man. You're lost just dancing. Yeah, you'll like... You'll pop out in a second. Ready? Hang on. There you are. Oh, it is funny. Oh, okay, I'm gonna turn the music back down to a reasonable volume now because that was just... Literally, that song came on, like, I've been listening to this playlist outside of this game all the time. Because I'm outside of the game, outside of streaming, because I was just like, I want to know if it's going to be a really good, just general playlist for us to have all the time. And that song came on, and it genuinely, like, that section right at the end, it really just makes you want to stand on a rooftop and just scream. And I'm like, yeah, that's the vibe. That's like 2006 in 1 5-second clip. You're going to be lurking while you finish some Dragon Age Inquisition. Ooh, fun. Have fun with that. I hope it's good. I've still yet to play a Dragon Age game, but I'm getting more and more tempted, so I might have to look and see if there's one at a reasonable price that maybe I have to play one soon. Anyway, I've been in Banished this whole time and I haven't played a second of the game, so oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring the game page back up, so borders might not work for right now. I will try and fix it. Is this the game that we named the sheeps? It is. So I remember we had Barney and Eunice. I couldn't remember the name of the other one. I know May named the other one, and I cannot for the life of me remember it. It was like... Oh, I'm floating. Alright, I can roll around in the sky. That's fine for me. It's a shame I can't actually name the sheep in this, otherwise I would, but it was like, oh wait, it was Ramsey. That was the one. So I was like, it was another sheep pun. But yeah, it's Barney, Eunice, and Ramsey. So at the moment we have 3. So we can collect some wool now, but we won't be getting any mutton until we get too many sheeps. But ideally what we want to do is when we start getting full in the paddock, we do want to start making other pastures elsewhere, because if one of these gets like, I don't know what the word for it is. It's like diseases. There's a proper word for it. I think it's infestation. If we get one of those, they will die very quickly. So we need to have another pasture to move them to. So I think that's the first thing I want to do when we get into it today. Like, I've been in this category for like 40 odd minutes, and this is the first thing I'm actually doing in this game, but we're having fun and I'm all for it. So we want to get another pasture. And I'm going to put it literally just right here. So if we want to have 2 different sheep sections, we can have them both right here. So if we need to transfer them, it'll be a nice quick transfer. So let's get them start going on that and see what else we have going on right now. So it says 6 builders. We have the mine unpinned, so we're moving stone over that way, we are out of stone. So let's pause that up. We need to get some resources here because we seem to be lacking. Snow. It is currently snowing in the game. It's autumn, so it's probably going to be snowy for a little while because we're about to head into winter. So desperate for snow at this point. Tired of the rain. It's been raining the last 4 days. Oh, I know that pain. It was like end of February into March. And like, I'd literally just started my new job. So it was like, oh, hang on, wait. Have I done dirt paths? I did do dirt paths. Hang on. We need to change that because we don't want to waste the stone on that. This one, dirt path. There we go. But yeah, so it's like I just started my new job. It was an outdoor job. First time I'd ever been outdoors for work. And it rained for 6 weeks. So I absolutely feel your pain where you just like, you just want it to stop. Like, please just give me a break. Let's have a look. So we need to start getting some resources. Let's start from here, I think. Let's get some stone as close... No, stone, please. Thank you. As close to the edge as we can get it. And we'll go all the way over here. And we'll go all the way up to this edge of this mountain piece as well. Just get everything in this section. It's too much. It was so bad. Like, don't get me wrong, like, the kit I had was decent. It was like big, heavy, thick, waterproof coat. But like, that thing was heavy on a normal day. When it then gets covered in water, it's ridiculous. My, cause it's when I was doing the school job as like the lollipop lady. So I had like a little, like, it looked like a guitar bag for my stop stick. And that thing absorbed water so easily. And there was nowhere to put it. Like, I probably could have given it to the school, but I would have had to get there 5 minutes early to go and put it to reception. So I was just hanging it in a tree. It's the only place I could put it where it was quote unquote safe. So it was just hanging in the tree in the rain for 6 weeks. And like, I'd get the weekend off. And it just would not dry because it would be almost dry by the time Monday came around, and then I'd have to go back out and it was raining on Monday. So it was just perpetually damp for 6 weeks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually quite ended up enjoying that job. But yeah, when you have to stand out in it or like go out and do things, like, I don't know how Mika feels, but I know Nyx and Callie, They don't like the rain. Kals won't go out to the garden to pee, even if she really has to. If it's raining, she won't go out. So, literally, like, you have to get them on a mission when they want to be doing stuff. Like, it's like, okay, we need to go out for a walk. We know you need to go out, so everyone hates it. Just head down, togged up, go for a walk, quickly, get back. And we do have little, like, towel jackets for them, which is good, but the thing is, like, Ali, when she's wearing it, she doesn't like to go anywhere. We call it the immobilizer because when she's wearing it, she just doesn't do anything. So, like, putting one on that's like rainproof It would take a lot of getting used to for her. I don't think she'd cope very well. What do we need over here? So we've got 46%. That's not built, so we don't need to worry about that. A merchant's here. Wool coats? No, we're trying to make our own, so... That's alright, thank you. See you later. She doesn't mind too much. She won't go out and chill in the backyard if it's raining, but she's always up for a walk no matter what. That's really good. Because I know, like, with cows, she gets excited, but the second we're out there, if it's raining too bad, although it's so funny, the other week when we took them out, it was absolutely chucking it down with rain, and they were just walking normally in the rain, and then Callie, like, jumped half a mile, like, she was like, oh god, because she almost got dripped on from a drain pipe, and I'm like, girl, you're already soaked, just walk through it, it's fine. Oh, her coat's also an immobilizer. It's just, I feel so bad, but it's also really funny. Where, like, you put it on and they just stand there. Like, they won't even move their head. The only part that's moving is their eyes, just, like, looking at you sideways like, what have you done to me? Dogs are the best. They truly are. We don't deserve dogs. I think I need to find somewhere else for this music to go. This setup that I have today is unfortunately, like, kind of annoying with the music. So I want you to be able to see what song's playing, but, like, it's now covering up game information. So I'm just trying to find somewhere I can put it. What if I pop you down here? Because we don't need to see too much down here. That would just be the menu if we're in it, so... There we are. Alright, let's speed up a little bit here and get some work done. We need to send some people out. Hopefully the farmers... I think Annabelle said last time the farmers, when they're not working, just go to labouring work. So hopefully they'll be able to start getting some stones and things. That will be good. You gonna go get food? She'll be back? Absolutely. Enjoy your foods and enjoy your luck. I don't know. I think your characters are still running around. They might disappear at some point. There's like a 10-minute inactive thing, so they might go away at some point, but you can always rejoin. So absolutely enjoy your luck, and yeah, boops for Mika as always. What do I want to do with myself here? What's this? Hospital. So we will need that soon, but not urgently. We need a builder. Get this pasture built. Reserve of food is low. We do need some more food, but let's see. So we've got 2 fisheries. 1 hunting place. I think we're okay because we only have 35 citizens right now. I am worried we're going to start getting an aging population though. Got a couple of younger people in that one. A couple of youngers there. So maybe we get another house built. That might be a good shout for us, I think. Just try and get some of the younger couples to move out on their own. Yeah, we've got like a guy and a girl in that household. Because we need to try and get some kids. Because otherwise we're just... It's going to end up doing that thing that usually happens in my games. Where I end up at a point where I've just got like single old people in a bunch of houses. And then no room for anybody else to move out to have their own families. So let's get this house built and maybe we can get a young couple in. Okay, this song is hype. Hello? What is that, season 1? I can't see it because it's behind my game right now. Let's have a look. Who's going to move into this house? Ugh. See, that's not what I wanted to happen. We have an older woman and 2 middle-aged men. And ideally, I wanted one of the younger couples to move on their own. So I might actually just have to keep building houses until it works, which I don't like to do. But I don't think I really have a choice. Again, the problem we're going to have is not enough room for new couples to, like, to grow. to grow. You know what I mean? Like, we need to grow the population, but they're not going to do it if they don't have a house. So we need to try and start separating some of them out. If we get this little section built over here, we can start getting this little housing estate made. We do have ads incoming in about 4.5 minutes. I think when that happens, I'll go and see if I can get some new water, because I don't know if anybody was around when I was saying earlier on, but I refilled my water in one of the breaks and it smells like bleach. And I'm really worried it's like in the water system. Like, they were cleaning earlier on, so I'm hoping it's just like the smell of cleaning. But the actual water smells like that. And I'm like, I don't think I want to... Nomads! Hang on. That's important. Yes, allow them in. 100%. Oh, someone's T-posing. I've never seen that before. That's 2 people. Oh, that must be the new people. That's wild. That's the closest thing to a glitch I've ever seen in this game. Hello? And they're gone. Alright, so good news. Because we have the boarding house, they have somewhere to live. But what we need to pay attention to now is we need this hospital, because when nomads come in, there is a good chance that they might spread disease, which is just, it just happens, you know, like people coming in. So we need to be careful and make sure we get that going if needed. But let's finish building this house. We have a little bit of time before the ad break, but yeah, when I go, I'm gonna get some clean water, because I'm like, the last thing I want to do is go, I'm dehydrated, I'm gonna drink whatever's closest, and that water that smells like chemicals actually tastes like it too, because that would be really fucking bad. So if need be, I'll go and just get some filtered water from the fridge just to make sure I have something, because hydration is important. Interesting that they moved out and not these guys. I'm not sure what's happening with my like housing system right now. Usually it's a little bit more clever than this, but it's moving people really weirdly together, so I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Right, let's get this pasture finished. Put another farmer on. We are going to need some more food production soon, actually. So we have peach and we have corn. Hopefully we'll be able to get some seeds at some point. Like, I thought we'd bought chestnut seeds, but apparently I didn't. Because that would be here in the orchard list. Okay, so we don't need this pasture to work right now. That's just going to be there for, like, if the sheep need to move, then we have an extra space for them. So I think, let's do the hospital next. I think that's going to be the next most important thing. Let's see. There's a little bit extra stone out here, which we are going to need. Let's grab the stone from here, because they're already getting iron from there. That's about as far out as I want them to go right now. We don't really need a stockpile out here just yet, so I won't bother with that, but... Come on, we need somebody to drop us either some, like, cattle or chicken, or we need some more seeds for food. Because it's not like we don't have people out there right now. We have gatherers. We have the gatherer's hut, a hunting place, 2 different or like an orchard and a crop, and 2 fisherman places, and they're okay, added 1. Now we're completely full, so everyone's working. It's just apparently just not enough food. And I was saying we only have 1,700 food, but we just harvested all the corn, so I don't know what's happening. We're just not making enough food for this. So hopefully we do get some more seeds soon, but that's going to be a problem for after the break. I'm going to pop over to the BRB screen right here. And yeah, I will see you guys in about 3 minutes. I'm going to go get some clean water, go do a stretch. If you need to go and do the same, absolutely go and do so. And we'll be back here in 3 minutes. In the meantime, please enjoy these little clips. And I'll see you back here in a few. fuck was that thing that jumped out at us, by the way? The way it wiggled up that bed? Please, that was so creepy. Two thumbs way up to the art team. This is beautiful. They know exactly what we're doing with this. The colors are so good. The water looks really good. Oh, okay. This is gonna be one of my new favorite games. Can we go outside? Yay, fresh air! We have a bench out this way that we cannot sit on, but it's very cute. I would love to sit here. Come out here and have a morning cup of tea. That's the dream, eh? Being a 19th century gardener. Ooh, hello. Good motto, sirs. Yes, I'm out just feeding the daisies. La 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 la. Having a good time of my life. Oh my gosh. Am I the only one that's sitting here going, give me? I want this life. I want this garden. I want this house. This is everything. This is actually perfection. Oh god, even the reflection in the water. Okay, I need to stop fawning over how pretty it is, and we need to make progress. Ah, stamina. The fuel for our bodies. Yum. Getting stamina up is simple. Eat stuff, stay hydrated, get some rest. This is important since arduous activities such as exercising or having intercourse will eat up your stamina.
Oh my gosh, we're about to meet mer people. What is about to happen?
Oh no! Oh my god! Ah. Are you alright? Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? Oh, that's a beautiful face. Oh, okay. What actually happened? Hang on a second. Astrid was attacked and injured by some Denkimushi. Having a higher fitness skill or a jar of falling critter powder can help avoid future pain. She's gonna be dazed for a long time. Shocking encounter. Astrid got lit up like a fairy light in their tangle with one of these electric menaces from a wildlife encounter. Days past 3. We'll go find the forest spirits and stuff, and maybe they'll maybe we can make a wish or something to not get struck by lightning bugs again. Oh hi.
Amiva.
You look snazzy in your outfit. You're wearing the same colour as I am. I like that. Let's talk about skiing. Yeah, skiing is fantastic. Yeah.
Ooh, harpy.
She loves the outdoors. Great. Hey, don't run from me. Ask her about her day. Ask her about her career. You know, just have a chat. Don't walk away from me. I'm trying to talk to you.
Bobanet.
The team leader at Farsia Data
Papa
Corporation.
Yami.
That's
Yes,
pretty
it's
I don't know what that means.
boy.
I'm sure she enjoys it though. She doesn't want to talk to me though. Goodbye. We have acquired our prize. This does not seem normal. Are we okay? Oh no! Well, I guess we're flying now. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh. Oh, what is that outside? Is that a hand?
Nope.
Right, still can't get into 101. We do have a key now for 106. Ah! Fuck me, I just shot myself. Alright, Ghost at Dawn, I see you. Alright, let's get going through this a little bit quicker. Oh! Oh, the shooting corn. Oh, shit. Whoa, okay. Space. Shift and... Control, control, control. Gotta get everything going here. We've got the smashing. We've got the... Oh, we need to get the bash on the bubble, guys. Oh, something just exploded. That hurt. Oh, they're up there. Oh. Hold F for shield. Smash. And the slicer. Grab the stars. Get this guy. Hell yes. Hello, hello, I am back. Sorry for the longer break. I needed to go and see if the water system was okay because, as I said earlier on, I filled my water bottle earlier on. It just smelled like chemicals, but it seems to be okay. So I've got myself a new glass of water. I think maybe I just need to like clean my water bottle properly, just make sure it's fine. It was a temporary thing, it seems, so that's good. I'm glad, because my worry was that with all the storms and something had like burst a pipe somewhere, but we filled the dog water bowls and they smelled fine. We ran the tap for a bit, that smelled fine, so I think it might have just been a little bit of a one-off thing. It should be fine. So I have a glass of water now. We are back and we're gonna get straight back into some Banished. We need to try and gather some resources here, and I want to build a hospital because now that we've got nomads coming in, it's going to be much more likely we're going to get diseases. So let's unpin the hospital. We're going to get this going next. We have 2 new sheep now. One guy's just kind of hanging out outside this fence here. I don't know what he's doing out there. Like, someone let him out. Oh, another merchant has something good for us. Oh, warm coats. Ugh. No, that's not really helpful. What I would actually take right now, though, if they were selling it, I might actually take food, because we're in kind of a bit of a dire situation. I think what I need to do, we don't really have the jobs for it, but I think over this way where we've been taking stuff out, I think I'm going to start setting up a new system over here where we're going to get another forester. It's like line it up right with the edge of this here, so let's get a forester's. We're going to get a gatherer's hut and a hunter's cabin. I think we just need to get some more food production. That's probably going to help us. And I know this looks like a setup a bit weirdly, but I just want to try and take up as little space as possible. So we're going to do that, just a little bit of path in the middle just so they're quicker. And now we will actually build a storage set out here, so we can kind of go like stockpile 7x5. It doesn't have to be too big, just enough to get some logs and stuff on it. Because I think what we're going to need to do is we need to start... Oh, that gatherer is actually a little bit close. Hang on. Maybe we'll put this on the other side. Hang on, slow everything down. Let's get rid of these roads. I didn't realize it was going to be overlapping quite so much, so I think we'll put it on this side. That's better, because now the yellow line is not... It's not touching the... this over here, the village. It's actually like on the outskirts now. It's going to be better for us, I think. And then that one there as well. Pause that up. Let's get a dirt road in the middle of it all. I guess we can keep that dirt path there, why not? And let's just bring this one all the way up. Fuck it. Let's do it that way. So now we have at least one way to get up this way. Oh no, I put that in the wrong spot. No. I put it too far over. Hang on. I'm like a stickler for symmetry and it's going to really bother me if I don't fix it. This one. Boom. There we go. So now we have this stockpile, so when they're out here collecting stone, they have a little bit less of a trek back. And hopefully we'll start getting some buildings in here. We can like start expanding this way. Maybe we'll start building some more houses out here. Let's have a look. We have the edge here. We could put some houses down this side. Let me see. If we go... Actually, this would be a nice little nook right up against this bit. Yeah, right along this. There we go. We've got 6 houses. Make sure they all get paused properly. And I reckon we start building out here. Let's get a little pathway in front of it. And then I think we can start building off of here because these are going to stop right around this section. We can get, if we got a storage, get a market. We can probably... Let's see, how close can we get this? Yeah, we can't really get it close enough to cover this slot, but this range comes right up to the edge of this. So I guess we can put this one, just slightly overlap that stock thing back that way. Just so I know they can get to it. Put this right in. Oops, that wasn't where I wanted to put it. Alright, we have the hospital now. Take the builder off, put a cleric on. Oh, we're running out of people. We have to take a forester off because I want to keep a labourer so that if somebody like dies and loses their job, we are definitely going to have somebody who can replace them. Right, let me try and replace this market where I actually wanted it. So I wanted to cover the houses, but not too much of the mountain over that side because it's just going to be useless right there. So let's... right there. So we can start, if we want, building a community out this way. We can have more food production here. We can, over this way, put some different crops in when we can get more available. So we now have a doctor. I'm going to take somebody out of the tavern for a moment because he's like eating through all of our food, making ale. So let's strip that back for a second. Focus on food production over this way. Like, we're floating around between about 1,700 and 2,200. So we definitely need to work harder on getting this done. Oh, extra tools? Oh, no, that's fine. You can stay on that much. Let's see. We don't quite have enough to be able to get this mine going, but that's okay. We still have some resources. We do want to get a mine for iron and for coal, because we're going to want steel tools at some point, but for right now all we're focusing on is just getting the main hub built. So let's have a look. Do we have any younger couples to move out? We have a female, a male and a female, and also another young male. So yeah, we do have younger couples that can move. Let's make one of these houses out here, just one. Because then we can start getting people that can come and work in these ones. And then we want to do... Let's see, who produces more? The hunters or the gatherers? Oh, definitely the gatherers, 100%. So let's get the gatherers going first. Did I seriously build 2 hunting cabins? I did. Oh, let's fix that immediately. There we go. And we'll leave that one unpinned so they can start sorting that one out. I think we're going to be able to balance our food out a little bit more if we can, like, just figure our shit out. Like, I started a new save of this just outside of it to try and get some of the more, well, not obscure, but general, that's what I'm looking for. The more general things, like a population of 3, 6, and 900. 400 graves, for example, like just stuff that we just need a large population for. So I made Calamity Hills, which is one of my offline saves. Literally, like, we're only making wood houses in that, and my population is going up really fast, but it's also helped by the fact that we're not using all our stone on stone houses. I'm only doing stone houses in this because we need 100 stone houses in one village at some point, so we are going to need that. I'm gonna rejoin my Dino Market. If there's anybody lurking in chat that wants to have a little critter running around the bottom of the screen, you can do exclamation mark join, and you can set a little character to go in the screen. If I do exclamation mark skin options, I want to pick a new one. Let's see, who do we want to be? Oh my god, I kind of... Okay, I'm doing it. Ha ha! Look at my diva. Nice. So let's see, we have 8 out of 9 sheep right now. How much wool are we making? An okay amount. We need more leather. That's the problem right now. We don't have any coats in storage. And it's purely because we don't have enough leather. So we might need to get both of these going. Let's get the hunting cabin on the go as well. Just to remove the stuff. Put one of the builders on so they can start making the gatherer's hut. Alright, stuff's removed from the cabin. We're putting resources on the stone house over here as well. And if we unpin the market, they'll start taking resources up of that as well, which will be helpful too. I feel like I need like an animated headbanger mode because some of the music is just so hype in this playlist. This is like, it's like giving Papa Roach energy. Well, actually, I say Papa Roach, it's POD, so, but this is in the DMCA free playlist, so hopefully I'm allowed to play POD. I guess we'll find out in the VOD later. Right, it's a late winter, so the farmers are probably going to go back to the farms in a minute now, so we're just going to have to let them do their thing. Hopefully somebody's going to start building something in a minute. I'm going to have to pause this house, and apparently the market too, because they're not... Can we just build the gatherer's hut, please? Thank you! I'm going to take out the tailor for now, because apparently we don't have enough stuff to make things anyway, so... Let's take them out so we have a labourer. It's a deer! Get him! Right, gatherer's hut's being built. The problem we're going to have now is we need more people. Which is, it's ironic because we're not making enough food for the amount of people we have. But to make more food, we need more people. So, I don't really know what we're going to do about that. Let's see, what I might do... I tested this in my offline save. And I think 2 people is enough for each of these farms. That will give us a couple of extra people on here, so... Let's put a couple into the gatherer's hut. Keep 1 labourer. And let's get this stone house built. We need to try and get some more people in. Hopefully we get some more nomads soon. I'm like, just looking at the music, like, who is this? Tidal Wave? Oh. This playlist is so good. It's like 9.5 hours of just the absolute most, like, emo, metal rock, I don't know what you call it, new metal? Oh, wait, we need this. I'm talking about, like, metal heavy music, yeah, and then I'm excited about apple seeds, but we really need this. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to have anything to trade for it, though. I mean, firewood is going to have to do for now. Let's see, we have 500 available. Let's put 300 in. That's 1,200 units because they're 4 apiece. And we need 2,500. Let's see, do we have any steel tools right now? We can make more. Right now, we really, really need something. Iron tools is all we've got. Oh, we're not making coal yet. Shit. I mean, iron tools are 8. Let's start moving some stuff over because we need these seeds. We can't trade ale for it, I don't believe. What can we put in here? We don't have any warm coats at all. I guess we could trade food, but it's not really worth it. Alright, let's have a look. We only have 3 firewood up here right now. They're going to be moving it. We'll figure it out. I don't really want to trade this leather because we need that. But there's nothing else we can trade because I don't think we can trade herbs. Let's have a look. No, we can't trade herbs. There's no point putting that in there. I don't want to give them all of my tools because we kind of need some of them, but... Let's see, 8 times 4, I'm doing maths right now, is that 24? So that's 240 plus 1,200. That's nowhere near enough. Oh, God. Just all the firewood. 600 firewood. Fuck it. We're gonna have to go with it. I hate doing it, but we need these seeds. We need 980 units. So hopefully does this start putting some firewood in. You're going to do more than move 3 bits at a time, though. Need you to move just a little bit faster before this merchant leaves. See, late summer. I'm going to take let's take a fisherman off rather than a farmer. Because I want extra tradespeople in here. Let's make this go a little faster. See, 428. An additional 468 units. Ooh. Oh god, I'm not clicking this individually. Hang on. I don't know why the firewood goes up one at a time. It's so annoying. Ooh. Oh, wait. We have enough. Now I don't mind you going down individually because then I can take it down to exactly enough. Oof. Okay, that was expensive, but had to be done. Let's not have anything stored, because otherwise they're going to start emptying everything. Okay, apple seeds. So before we go any further, let's come over this way. We have got the marketplace here. In front of these houses, I think I want to put the... Apple's going to be an orchard. How big do we want it? 15 by 12 covers 3 houses. But if we do 15 by 11, we can probably put... Let's have a look. So I don't want these to be completely cut off. Like, maybe I'll put a road down the middle. Actually, no, it's not really going to matter, is it? Because words are hard, but because there's no gap between the houses, the pathway would be cut off anyway, so just go equivalent with the edge of here. 3 houses will be 12. So let's do a 12 by 12 orchard right here. And we can get some people in there making apples. It's going to take 3 years before they're ready anyway, so might as well get that started. We need more iron. Oh, storage is almost full. Okay, Marketplace. We need one of the marketplaces to be done. So I guess let's go with this one first. What can we tear down? We need some trees. Let's see. I want to leave some natural trees around here, just around the cemetery. Around the back of the boarding house is quite nice, but maybe we take a little strip from back around these houses. Because we need some logs for building some things here. We need... what is that? Like 30 odd logs for that one. We need some iron for the stone house. Alright, let's finish getting stuff off of here then, because we need these resources anyway. We might as well just clear the marketplace. And it's going to keep popping up saying storage is almost full, but it's going to tell me that every like 10 seconds until I get the market built. I'm going as fast as I can, game. Because the benefit of having this marketplace, it's not just storage, it's going to move items between. So it's going to be like someone who's dedicated to transporting things between storage units. So if, say, we have another storeroom up here, they should move it between them. And I believe they also give items to houses as well. So they kind of, their job is to just drop items in different places and make sure the distribution gets to where they need to go. So it's not only like good for just having a bunch of extra space, but hopefully they'll start like transferring items around as well. So orchard is almost done. Just finished cutting down these trees. Any moment now. The thing is, as soon as this is done, we can set it up with apples and get some people in here. I mean, I say that knowing that like, we don't have enough people to put anyone else on here. But hopefully if we make the stone house first. Like, we need 6 bits of iron. Somebody please go and get some. Right, this lot right here. Grab them. We need more stone. Ugh. We don't have enough stuff. Just grab this area, it'll be fine. Just get what you need. I'm looking at where else we have supplies. We have a few on this island. We might have to grab some of that from there at some point, but I'm hoping we have enough over here just to finish what we need to do. Right, apples, go. Oh, we're suddenly making a bunch of food again, somehow. Okay. Let's take... oh, I mean, the wood... okay, woodcut I need to keep. Forester we probably should keep. Take off one of the traders. Put them on this farm, because we want to get the apples started. Well, that's a weird texture thing. That's weird. It's fine, we won't see it later because there'll be trees on top of it, but that's really odd. Let's see. Let's pause the marketplace because I want them to put the iron on this house. But like, we desperately need space for more people right now. Let's have a look. Oh, they're an aging population. We might be in trouble here. Oof. Yeah, this is bad. We have a bunch of families, but it's largely like older families. We only have like a couple of younger people. Ugh. We're gonna need some more nomads soon. I think that's the only way we're gonna be able to get out of this hole, is if we get more younger people in. Wait, a baby was born. Oh, there it is. Oh, August and Annalisa, they had a child. Thank fuck, because seriously, we need more younger people coming in, because otherwise the population is just going to die out. There's going to be like we have what, like 35 people right now, and like 70 to 80% of them are over the age of 40. And I don't know what age they stop having kids in this game, but like the fact that we only have like 2 eligible couples and they refuse to move in together is just ugh. Alright, we're building the house. We're going. Come on, hit it one more time. It's 44 out of 45. Come on, we need this house. Please? Someone? Oh, there we go. Oh, that might be a bit too old. We'll have to see, but... I mean, at least somebody now works over here. So we have a gatherer and a hunter. So the people that work over here can, they can start living a little bit closer. Let's get the market finished. We have resources set for them to get, but we don't have any laborers. Who can we spare? Let's take off 1 fisherman. I guess we don't need a trader right now. This is the problem right now, where it's like, we need more people to be able to do the jobs, but to get more people, we need more houses, and I can't get more houses without more resources, and Oh god, yeah, we really are running out of space. It is piling everything up. It's alright, we're almost done on this. We need 10 units of stone, 30 units of iron. We don't have it currently, but we do have it penned, ready to be taken, so... Early winter, hopefully the farmers will be on it. We'll be able to get out here. There we go. We've got some people coming over here now. I'm so glad that OBS can understand me, by the way. I'm speaking so quickly sometimes because it's just what I do. And I'm like looking at the captions. Sometimes it just doesn't catch me at all, where it's like, nope, spoke too quickly, didn't get that. But occasionally I look over and I'm like, okay, I'm so glad it heard me, because I speak so quickly. I'm not surprised if it misses it. We do have customizable captions on though, hopefully it should be working. So if you do want captions, if you go to the little cogwheel on the VOD or on the stream, you can go down to settings and closed caption options, and you should be able to get that available. So if you do want them up, there are a few options available. Please do let me know, by the way, if you ever notice them not working, because I obviously want to make sure that they're working for you. So if they aren't going properly, I'll see if I can fix them. Right, food. We don't need food right now. We actually suddenly made a whole bunch, so I think we're okay. I think this gatherer's hut probably just saved us. Yeah, look at that. It's like 1,500 units of food in one season, so absolutely that was the right choice. So we got this market being built right here. This is a pretty good spot for it, I think, because it covers these houses. If you were to put another storage unit over here for the fish and things like that, then we'd still have space. They'd be able to take it from there and transfer it. It hits this one too. It's just a little out of reach of the stockpile, so I don't know if they're going to take things from either of these, but it's fine, honestly. Like, we're going to be okay. They're close enough that people will drop things off here and they'll get transferred anyway. Oh, we're having a lot of older people die. Denzi is going to be on the way out soon, 83. We have an 85-year-old physician Bobbin. 82. 80. Oof. This could get worse before it gets better, unfortunately. Oh, wait! Yes! We have another family! We have more nomads in. Thank fuck. Oh shit, the blacksmith. Alright, we don't have enough tools. And I need iron. Do we have any iron anywhere nearby? I don't think we do. We have a little bit over here. Right, whoever just arrived, nomads, hi. Really good to have you. Let's slow it right down and see who we have. We have Vela May. That's a nice name. And then that's a wooden bridge. No, this guy. Ashid. So I'm assuming it's Ashid and Vela May are together. Somebody else didn't have a tool. You. Are you new? Amandel. 69. Nice. Yeah, I don't know whether or not... That might just be our own population now that are starting to run out of tools. Because we do not have enough iron. So, whoever just arrived, sorry, but your job is going to be gathering resources because we desperately need some shit right now. Like stone over here. Anything as far out as this. Let's grab all of this iron. Now all this stuff over here. Look, they're going to be grabbing all of this. Which is really important because hopefully the blacksmith is going to get some of this. I might pause the market for a minute just to make sure the blacksmith gets some because if we run out of tools, it's going to be a problem. I unfortunately did have to sell a bunch to get some apple seeds, but I just wanted to make sure our food production was balanced. Come on, blacksmith, take some iron. I need someone to just put it down somewhere. Have the blacksmith grab it because we're running out now. We've got 7. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Who's sick? You. Turn around, Randa. I need you to go to the doctors. Because if this gets out... There she goes, visiting the doctor. And she got there straight away, so that hopefully won't spread. Are we good? Oof, there he goes. Alright, so we got rid of measles as soon as it started. And we got the blacksmith over here is hopefully going to be making a few... Actually, let's take this builder off right now. He's going to be taking some iron to go and make some tools because we are now up to 9 people who don't have anything. So, need you to make those tools pretty damn quick. I know storage is kind of sucky right now. Ugh. Fine, I'll undo both. Just don't take everything because we need some tools. I mean, I said it was going to get worse before I got better, right? We need this market done because we're out of room and they're about to harvest all of this food. They've got nowhere to put it and I don't want it to go to waste. Come on, grab the stuff from over here, please. Problem is, they do have so far to take it. We've got all of these peaches right here, all of this corn. We've got nowhere to put it. We're almost there. 2 more units of stone. Come on. Let's put 2 builders on so the second it's done, they'll start getting on that. Come on. 1 more unit. There we go. Right, now go. Go, go, go. Get this made as quick as we can. I also never noticed before. There's actually a well in the market, so I wonder if that's usable. Or if that's just aesthetic. Because I know that, like... For example, like over here, if there's a fire over here, They'll have to go all this way to the water, or you'll have to use a well. We built one here. I'm curious if the market acts as a well as well. We'll have to see. Right, halfway built. Let's go. Come on. Reserve of tools is low. I know. He's doing his best. Come on, come on, come on. Woo! Right. So now we need at least one person on this market. They are going to start being able to grab stuff. So let's see how quickly this fills up, because we got a bunch of food back here. There's some wool. We need people to start putting it on this. But berries, peach, mushrooms, mutton, roots. They're already working hard. And now hopefully it'll stop yelling at me about storage. Like, I'm aware you're having issues, but like, just move everything over here, you'll be okay. Right, well now that we've got that sorted. Oh. Right, I think we need a new house. Let's see who's living where right now. No one's in the boarding house. So we have 34-year-old woman, 31-year-old man, so that's at least one lot. Young girl, a young guy and 2 kids. So we have enough people that can be able to move into some more houses. The only problem we're going to have right now is resources. I think, like, as much as I want this house, maybe I just have to leave them to build right now. Oh, build to resource collect. Let's get all of this stuff right here. As far back as this. Just clear it all. Same with iron. Any iron that's in this area. And get all of this lot as well. We only have 2 laborers currently, but we're doing our best. Oof, look at this. Aging population! The reason I'm building houses over here, by the way, rather than continuing over there, is I need somewhere over here where if there's laborers and workers out here, if they get cold, they can go somewhere closer rather than having to go all the way across, because that's going to be a problem. If they've got nowhere warm to go, then they could freeze to death. So having these here means we can kind of start like a branch off. Alright, there's a few bits to take off of this actually. Let's get this, because then we can gather the stone as well. The 7th, everything is low, I'm aware. Merchants here. Let's see what he's got for us. Ah, it's chicken, not chickens, so that's just the food. That's not actually the animals. If it was animals, I would have sold my soul for them, but not much we can do about it right now. I think we need to get this mine up and running because we desperately are going to need coal soon. Honestly, we need iron as well, but the problem again is going to be that we don't have enough people, so there's not going to be enough people to do the work. Sorry, I just need to check something 1 second. Alright, we're all good. So, Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, we've got a crop, an orchard, and a double pasture over here. I feel like I want to put this as either another crop field or an orchard and then have a pasture behind it. I kind of want to make a really large pasture though. Let's go like, how far is this? So it's 24 wide, I think I need to go. Let's see. From the edge of the house to the edge of the house. Yeah, 24. So I want it to back onto this. Where's the edge of this? What's the smallest? Oh, it's too wide. I actually can't go that like that wide. So we go across by 12. Can we go all the way to the market? We can. I might do that. We can always put another pasture next to it. But then what we can do is we can get this pathway, link that up here. And then from this one. Oh, okay, why not us go in a straight line? There's rocks in the way, but what essentially we can do is we can put this pathway that goes around this. We have this big unit links up here with the market. And then I think we put another pasture in here. We'd have like, we've got 2 over this way. We can have it like sheep as 1. I'm starting to make mutton now as well. So let's get this Get this tailor in. Oh no, don't take the farmer off actually. We want... Ooh, who are we going to take off? Let's go fisherman. Because we want these farms covered. But I think what we'll do, they can start getting in there with the wool and the leather that we have. And they can start making some warm coats for us. Then we have the sheep over there, which we can transfer if you want to have more sheep. But I'll wait until we have this other pasture built first, because we do want to make sure that we have somewhere, as I say, empty to transfer them if they get an infestation. So let's start the removals on this pasture. I think it's going to take us too long to get all the other things together, that we need to do something in the meantime. So let's just take some of the resources off this area, get it cleared so we can start putting stuff in place. I think I do quite like the idea of having another pasture next to it. And again, that's going to be... How wide was this one? I think I did 18 by 12. So that one will go right there. So again, we can do the removals. And then we'll be able to fit another like crop or an orchard in front of it here. And then that'll be a nice little square, I think, there. Get some animals, get some food. Nice little rural area compared to all of these buildings. We have a tavern in here. We might need another woodcutter at some point, but I think we're okay. Actually, I'm going to take you off for a bit. Oh, we're desperately low. Let's take a gatherer off. As I say, I want to keep a labourer. We might be in some trouble here. We're down to 29 people. They're an older couple. Lamberlin and Miss Sandra. They might be young enough to have a kid. Freeman and Mathilda are an older couple. You're older. You're a family. You're a family. Older couple, and a young person. So this is gonna be a little bit tight. I guess the problem here about making new houses is we might just end up with just a bunch of single older people in these houses, but we need room. We need people. I need more nomads. This is the struggle point of this game right now, is I need to build the population, but when you start getting a bunch of older people like this, it starts to become a bit of a problem. I'm not going to do it yet, but what I used to do like a lot is Where there just be a bunch of single older people. Ooh, Jalen, we have a new child born. That's good. Yeah, I used to get like, say like over in this household, like one of them would be older. If it was like just single people, I used to like reclaim the houses, or like not reclaim, but do this. We can like destroy the house. You say destroy the house. They'll take the resources out, but as long as you don't have a builder on, they won't destroy the house. So say I'd move all of the single older people out into the boarding house like an old person's retirement home. Take all the resources so they weren't being wasted. And then when I had enough younger couples again, I'd start reclaiming the houses so that they would just go, okay, it's a free house now. So I'm not at that point just yet, but we might be getting a bit desperate here. Do we have anybody getting stuff? We've got some stuff over here that's set to be picked, so... Oh, there's so many animals out here. Hunters are going to be eating good. We're running out of tools as well. Oh, of course, because we don't have iron. Ah! Oh, God. What do we do? Storage is new full again. How... Okay, y'all, we somehow managed to like double our food count. We have 9,000 units of food now. That's wild, considering like 20-30 minutes ago we were like dying. I'll tell you what we'll do then. We can get the... Oh, no, we can't because we don't have people. I was about to say, let's put somebody back in the tavern to start making ale again, but we don't have enough people. Oh god, alright. Iron. In the winter, we need to focus on iron. So let's go priority. Increase priority. This area. Get this done. And in the meantime, I think we're going to maybe need another storage unit, but where am I going to put one? I guess I could put storage right here, because we do have a bunch of food coming out of this area, so... Let's go storage barn. You can go here. And hopefully we can start getting this bit sorted because we're going to need more room. I mean, maybe let's take for fishermen, let's take for gatherer. I think because the thing is, we're losing people. So we're now making the same amount of food. But we have less people eating it, so we probably don't need to produce quite as much as we are anymore. Oh, this is gonna get really bad, I think. I don't know if there's like a minimum population we need to get nomads, or if it's just like after a certain amount of time they just start showing up, because if it's like a minimum number, we need to get our population back up before we can get nomads in, and I'm not sure that we can do that. See, like this Thomas on his own, I would be tempted to like just reclaim the house. Oh, well, not reclaim, but set to destroy the house. And they would take the goods, put them elsewhere, and then he would move into this boarding house on his own, and then I could try and reclaim it for any of these younger people. They're going to be too old soon. I need Thomas. Sorry, Thomas, but I need you to die. That sounds really rude, but I need your house. Oh, Thomas passed away. As much as I hate to say it, it's probably a good thing because there's now a younger couple moving in. Delva and Lugini. We have Calvi and Animar in there. Fantastic. So we can start getting a couple more people born. We have a male and a female. And who do we have down here? Oof. Yeah. We are definitely into the corner of incest. But it's fine. It's Banished. It's medieval times. Like, who cares, right? Oh god, because yeah, like it's gonna get to the point where like the only people available to have kids is gonna be this family and this family. And then I think the only other two younger people are Moriel and Ashelia, and their brother and sister. So if these guys have kids and their kids have kids, then great. But yeah, this is gonna get bad before it gets any better. We need more nomads, please save us. Oh god, alright. So what have we got going right now? We have storage barn, which we need more stone for. Stone house, which we need more iron for. And a pasture that they're doing removals on still. So, and of course, because it's summer, there's less people doing like all of this stuff. So I think we're gonna be okay. It might take us a hot minute to be okay, but we're gonna see how it goes. Unfortunately, we can't really make any progress on any of our goals until we can get our population stable. Because the best we can do is trading, but even then we need stuff that we just don't have. Literally the only thing I have to trade with right now, other than ale, which I can't trade for most of the stuff I need anyway, is firewood. We don't have any tools we can sell, we don't have any coats we can sell. And that's kind of it. That's all we can give them. Alright, let's see. We need... still need iron and stone. Alright, well let's pause the stone house because I think we've established that there's going to be some older people dying soon, and we only have one younger set of people and their brother and sister, so I don't think that's going to work. So if we do this now, we at least have the stone house ready to go. But storage barn is probably going to be the next thing that we need. We are almost out of space again. 10,000 units of food. We don't have enough people eating it. Oh god, this is really bad. Oh, at least we have a couple of children, which is good. We're going to start getting a few of these older people dying within the next few years, though. Look at all this corn. Yeah, we're like really stuck at this point. These farmers aren't going to be done until they have room to put their things. There's no room to put the things because we don't have any extra storage. So I need them to make this one right here. Maybe once the... I think this is going to be the problem here. I'm hoping these farmers aren't just idling until they can put the stuff away, because if they do labouring work we might be okay, but if they're not doing any work there's going to be a problem. See all this red down here? It's just because we need storage. Just ignore it. I always ignore it. I'm at that point now where I'm like, I see red and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Oh, alright, well, we have ads incoming, so let's hop over to the Be Right Back screen. We're going to put on some shorts to watch. I'm going to go do a little bathroom break, do a stretch, and if you need to do the same, please go and do so. We'll be back here in about 3 or 4 minutes time, and then we're going to just push through, see if we can get some more people in. So I will see you in 3 minutes. Top of it. Oh, hello. Ow! Oh, I got turned into jelly. Well, let's try that again with a little less death.
Cool. Are you done now? Cause we're supposed to get back to the road like hours ago. Oh yeah. Only now do you realize you've lost 1 hype, 1 mind, and 1 stamina because you spent all day fantasizing about being a horse instead of eating or being normal.
Hey!
I mean, isn't that just the life of a content creator?
Right?
World's biggest potato. You say potato, I say potato. I like that one.
I mean, the potato definitely sounds better than a factory.
I mean, all I can hear is boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
What's taters, eh?
Yes! Okay, we're going potatoes.
I personally dislike how they cook these things in so many ways. Smashed, pureed, grilled, baked. Can't you just stick to one thing and be good at it?
She really said boil and mash and stick them in a stew, didn't she?
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
She did!
Emergency band meeting. We need a plan for the audition.
So, meeting on the roof?
Oh my gosh, get over the roof.
I'm not gonna get over the roof, I like the roof.
Let's go. Wait a minute, don't we have like a week for the audition? Exactly.
You're gonna love the view up there.
I wanna go to the roof with Reed.
We gotta find that ship. This planet sucks.
There he is, the giant laser duck from the demo. Buddy, how are you? He's still out destroying things. Look at this place. This is wild. Ah, embrace Mother's gift. Well, I hope that's not Mother's gift because I would love to embrace it, but it'll probably laser my guts out. Was that Brian? That is Brian. Excuse me. Did you just say rip out your insides to reveal your true beauty? Because fair. Hello? Oh, I'm so scared. Alright, let's check the document first. Child's drawing. Basiliner? If I was a basiliner, I would buy mommy and daddy and get pizza every day. What? What does that mean? What animal are we concerning? Oh, we're inside the wall. I don't think we're okay. Oh, oh no! Oh, that's not right, Dawn. Are you okay, honey? Help! Oh, there we go. No sim left behind. Money for all. Help everybody out. No one deserves to be left behind. What do we want? Equal rights for everyone. When do we want it? Preferably now. Is anyone even listening? No one even cares. It's fine. We only have to do the protest. It would be nice if some people could listen. Anyone at all? No student left behind. Whoa. Excuse me? Who are you? Sachiko, you're not allowed to be here. This is not an open door policy. Rude introduction. I'm protecting my boundaries. I'm gonna count that as you being mean to me first. I did a rude introduction, but you walked into my house in the early hours, so we're gonna fulfill our Aries purpose, and I'm going to insult you. Just because you're old doesn't mean I have to respect your choice of underwear. I'm gonna yell at her. I don't care if you're old. You're on my property. You're trespassing. Offensive conversation. Yeah, mock your outfit. It might have looked good on you 50 years ago. Whoa! I don't know where she thinks she's going. She just whipped out her bloody swimwear right in front of our house and now she's storming off. Hello, hello, we are back. I'm getting a little bit of a headache coming up, which is kind of annoying, but like I had like the slightest bit of a headache showing up at the beginning of stream today. I think I kind of woke up with one, but I've got some water. I put my desk in stand mode. I'm gonna have a little bit of a stretch while we play. Hopefully, what I think I would like to achieve by the end of the stream is try and balance the population a little bit. So maybe we get another nomad family. Oh god, 2 people just died. Literally as I say, I want to fix the population. Oh god. Well, the timing of that's awful. Oh, this is gonna be really bad. Right, Freem, Zolison. It's, oh. Okay. Well, nothing we can do about it. We're just gonna have to, like, just ride the storm. We've got... Oh, they both had boys. Of course they did. Ugh. Oh, this is really bad. Can we please get this stone now? Well, I mean, I say that we don't have enough. Oh, I'm just losing more and more people for these jobs. Thing is, I'm trying to take them off so that we can go and gather some stuff, because we need 4 units of stone. That's all we need. Can I, like, increase priority of a stone section? Like, here. Do this, please, because we need the storage. I need them to stop complaining about that, so if we can get the storage done, then maybe we just don't touch any of the rest of this now. Like, we let them take the shit off the pasture just to clear them up. Whoa, hello lag. That was weird. But like, literally, all I need them to do right now is just get stuff off. Clear this pasture, clear that pasture, and have more resources, but we don't build anything. All we need to do right now is just balance the population. And unfortunately, that's going to be a bit of a waiting game, just hoping we get nomads. I don't think there's anything else we can do. But like, we're out of resources completely. We don't have any clothes, we have no tools, we have no stone, basically no iron. And I think all we need to do is we need to just gather shit. Get more people and gather resources. We've even got food just lying around over here because there's nowhere to put it. I think I might have to build like a storage unit over here maybe, because we've got so much fish. And like, the only other thing I could do actually is if we have excess food, I could store it in the trading place. Actually, let me have a look at that. What food do we have a lot of? We have a lot of root. Oh, I have a fuck ton of corn. Alright, hang on. Let's go 500 units of corn. Let's put some of that in there and just... I think if we do that, that might lighten the burden a little bit. Let's just find some things like onions we have a bunch of. So let's go and put 500 units of onions. Oh, nomads, nomads, nomads. Hello. Welcome to the world. Demaria and Matience, or Matience? I'm not sure how you say that, but either way, I appreciate you because you might save our population. Let's see, is there anything else we can move over? We have a lot of berries. So let's go 500 units of berries as well. Why not? Let's just get some of that out. Let's put more traders on just to move that around. That loading screen just reminded me I haven't saved this whole time. It's like my fatal flaw with Banished. I never save. Hopefully if they start moving that over, then... Oh, we might be okay. It might stop yelling at me if they move some of this shit over. There we go. Traders are on their way! Woo! And during all that, they actually managed to get the storage unit sorted, so I'm going to put some more into that. Pause the pasture, because that's almost cleared. Which way is it? It's down here. So let's unpin this pasture and start them clearing that. Oh, my OBS is disconnected. Hopefully stream's still up. Let me just check. Hang on. There's a massive lagginess, but OBS won't connect to chat anymore. So if someone's been saying something, I might have missed it. Are we okay? Alright, stream is still up. Although it says a network error, so... hopefully we're okay. Oh dear. No internet. Uh-oh. Hello? Are we okay? Hello? Are we live? I think we're back. Okay, I'm giving everything a second to kick in. Just to make sure, but yeah, my internet crashed, so... Oh gosh, how do I get Siri to do everything? It's turned everything back on, like shield mode and everything, and I'm trying to figure out how to turn that all off manually. Okay, I think everything is back. I have ads incoming and I would really rather not, but I might need to use that time to fix it. So I am so sorry if you're getting ads again in just a moment. I'm gonna just have to work through it. I want to make sure stream is back up. My internet crashed. I'm not gonna do anything else in that time in the game. I'm just gonna be able to fix I'm just gonna fix everything. So bear with me. There might be a 3-minute ad that I can't do anything about right now, but I'm going to still be here when we get back, so apologies. I'm going to make sure everything with stream is okay. Hey live. Assuming you don't have ads right now, you might be the only one who can hear me, but my internet just crashed. So I'm still going, but everything just came back. I think I know what the problem was, and it was definitely a me issue that I need to fix. I moved my desk into stand mode, and I think it went a bit too far, and it like pulled on the cable, and I think something with that went wrong, but if it's fixed now. It took a second, like I make sure everything's plugged in properly, and it was like fine, but it took a second to reconnect, so it had to restart stream completely. So if anybody was lurking, they're probably gone now, sadly, but it's fine. The things we do for content, right? All I wanted to do was just stand up and just stretch for a little bit, and I crashed my internet, so yay. Alright, it says the ad break is over, so anybody who was caught in ads that came back in after the crash, I do apologise. It was an internet issue and probably also a me issue. I need to get a longer Ethernet cable, but all of the Ethernet cables I have that are longer don't seem to work. So I need to figure the whole system out, but I put my desk into stand mode and I think it pulled on the cable and it just confused the system. So it crashed. Everything's back now. We've reconnected Dino Market, so if you wanted to get back in, you can jump back in it. Life, I see you in here with your koala skin. It is very cute. So yeah, if we haven't seen any of the stuff on this today, Life, yeah, you're in. So this is like a productivity tool. So there's Pomodoro sessions on there where you can set up tasks and timers. We actually did set some up earlier on, but I don't know if it's still going. It is. Play a minigame. We actually did play a minigame earlier on. I need to... that one, I need to turn that off so we can see this whole thing. So we actually played a minigame earlier on, so we can tick that off. And that will complete this, which we can now get rid of. But yeah, you can add new lists, add tasks to... Ah, no. Hang on. I might need to name it first. There we go. So now we can get in here and we can add tasks. Yeah, trying to find a good spot for Spotify at the moment is it's been a rough ride. I knew today was going to be a little bit of a scuff, purely because like just messing with new things. I can put them up there for right now so we can have a look at this menu, but so yeah, over here we have your add your lists. You can add lists that you need to do. This is sort of similar to, I know you've played Spirit City Lo-Fi before, so it's kind of similar to that. You can make lists, and within the list you can add tasks. And then when you complete the tasks, you can tick them off. I don't know if it gives us anything like a bonus in-game yet. I haven't figured that out. But lots of cool little things you can do with your character that I've seen you figuring out. So as you know, you can change your skin, you can change your name and like your color. And some of these are a little bit scuffed. I do need to contact Fuz Games about some stuff because the example I showed everyone earlier on, if I turn my stream images back on, you see my background. That entire black section is Dino Market, which should technically be invisible. Like it should be transparent, so I can have this running over a game. I was speaking to Johnny earlier on and he said he's been able to get his to work. So the fact that, like, if we were to do, for example, exclamation mark borders, that now makes us walk around the edge of the screen. But as you can tell, obviously it's going behind the chat commands, which isn't great. And obviously when I have my game open, which I can show you here, it's going behind the game as well. So I do need to talk to them about that, see if I can get that fixed. But otherwise, we've been having a bit of fun with it today. Just, we had to go at some of the mini games earlier on, but obviously some of them aren't going to work right now because we're not going to be able to see them. There's a borders game and a floating game, which we won't be able to see. But we did play left and right earlier on. But if I bring this menu up, see what I can do if I close the game for 1 second. Close down the images, we don't need that up. But I can do this, right? If I click on pet, I can give you love. Yeah, yay. What if you move the Dino Market browser source into a different order? Yeah, I've tried doing that and I moved it above, like above the game, but it still has the black. So if I move it over here now, pop it up over here and then we turn the game on, we still only see like a portion of the game. I think what it's supposed to be is that black bar is supposed to be transparent. I'm not sure how to make it do that. Like it might be like a setting issue. I might have to refresh it somewhere. It might be, maybe I'm missing an update or something, but so yeah, this is with the, oh, I right clicked on the wrong thing. So this is by putting the Dino Market stuff like above all of like the game, everything like that. So the only thing above it right now is overlays and audio stuff. Yeah, so it's a little bit weird. I need to figure out like how to make that work, but I'm going to contact them about it later. Everything else seems to be working fine with it. I have everything open right now. Right, let me minimize that. So what we can actually do, I can show you here if you're curious. If you bring up this extra page here, we have our market game commands. So we can go in here and open the market. So if you want to like feed our customers, they'll come in and you'll see their little have like above the heads is a little order page, and that's what it is that they're after. So doing !Dino is what gets Dino to make his little capadinos. I can also do it by clicking, and if I click, it kind of slowly progresses it. But if you type !Dino in chat like that, it sends it straight off to them, and eventually we'll get extra marketplaces. So they'll come in and they'll ask for things like bananas and ice creams and stuff. Typing !Animal. It does do something, but I think you have to do like Dino rather than the animal itself. So with this, Dino is what gives our cappuccinos. So if you want to go into the queue, you can do !Client, and that will mean you're the next one in the queue. So every time we see somebody, we go, all right, somebody in the queue, !Dino, boom, they get their coffee. And now, because you put that in, you're the next customer. I don't know if you can serve yourself. That'll be interesting to find out. But the two things we learned earlier on when we have this, main customers will not get... What's the word I'm looking for? They won't get impatient, but the king does. I don't know what the options are. So yeah, the client with the numbers is a bit of a funny one. So each cart, I don't know how many there are, but there's like in a line, there'll be like 4 or 5. Each cart is then their own number. So for example, if you want to order 1 cappuccino or cappuccino, it'd be !Client 1 because he is cart number 1. If you want to order 2 cappuccinos, it should be !Client space 1 space 1, I believe. And that should be 2 cappuccinos because it's cart 1 and then cart 1. Does that make sense? It's a little bit complicated. We haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping that makes sense. If I do !Dino, get you your cappuccino. Let's just feed this guy, see whether or not if you get in there with the next. Okay. Apparently it didn't work. I'm not sure if we need to have extra carts for it, or maybe I'm just not high enough level to... Like, maybe I just can't... Words. Might not be a high enough level, maybe. But now, as it gets darker, we're going to have monsters that will start appearing. And if you see a monster, you'll hear a noise, and we have to get rid of it quickly, because otherwise, he will steal from us. He was taking all our money earlier on, so we had to get rid of him with !Monster. And then when we see the king, you'll hear it. It'll be a big, grand piece of music. And when he comes in, we have like... I think it's like 4 or 5 seconds to get !Dino in chat. Because if we don't feed him in time, he goes away and he's angry. But if we get him, we get extra money, so... Interesting. I don't think the 1-1 worked then, because it did give you stuff. It was $10 that time, so maybe it did do 2 coffees. Also, there might be a thing on Twitch where it might... There he is. The monster is popping in at the side of the screen now, so we need to do !Monster to get rid of him. Boom! Got him. You can type. Yep. I think the king should be arriving soon. He usually comes in at night. But I think we learned that, I don't know if there's a way I can sort this in the Twitch settings, where if you type !dino twice in a row, it goes, no, you can't do that, you're putting like the same command and it comes under spam. But there is a cooldown, and Johnny figured out if you post another message and then go back and do it again, it should work. But maybe back to back it might not work. There he is, the king! Get him! Woo! Nice. And thus ends our day. We have these things that we can upgrade to now as well. We have a bunch of money. So I can upgrade my click power. So when I'm like clicking on and making stuff, I can do it quicker. And we also have this, enable auto work, which is going to be really nice. Because one thing I was saying earlier on is if you're doing this as a co-working stream, right? And you've got this on for productivity. If everyone is kind of working, you want some automation, because otherwise everyone's going to have to be there active in chat ready to make it happen. And if you've got timed events like the monsters and you've got the king, if everyone's busy working and you don't have any automation, it's going to get real bad real fast. So having this automation is going to be really nice. So we've enabled auto click. You'd definitely not be working if this thing's on. Exactly. Like in chill mode, it's fine. Because we pop in here and we can just hang out, you know, like we're just walking around the screen. I can hit float and make everybody fly around.